game music. Come on.
Make these hits. You know what I mean? There we go.
Public domain. Let's go.
Spur game, we took bananas. Them boys go in, they float bananas. We get paid, they hits regardless. Y'all ride that way, we simply marvelous. Guns blade, bullets strip your tummy. Take trips, G5, fuck bitches, get money. Y'all hate from the side, we notice. We stay on the grind, my nigga, we focus. We the streetest niggas out. Bird gang, baby, I get deeper in the shout. We be cheating in the shout. These niggas sucking dick rap niggas. I'm only get deeper in their mouth. I never was these, never violent. Bury me a G, he's an alcoholic. You bitch niggas get me twisted. Like I won't pop, y'all chop with the biscuit. Dirty was glistening, in an location unlisted. Cheese, beef patty, honey bun in the biscuit. You don't want it
with me, boy.
Fuck a career up. The bitches I fuck with and share them.
Share them.
Wet them up nice and prepare them.
Pair
Set
them.
up, get them up tight, not tear them. It's funny how I get so near them. Real talk, only reason doggy alive cause I spare them. The Spur game, we took the memories. Them boys go in, they float bananas. We get paid, they hits regardless. Y'all ride that way, we simply marvelous.
Simply marvelous.
Take trips, G5,
Just get money.
Y'all hate from the side, we notice. We stay on the ground, my nigga.
We focus. We the deepest in the South. Bird game, baby. We the deepest in the South. Rap niggas. It's that P. It's that capital P shit.
Focus, nigga. It's your boy. $1 Million Baby, Force Dawn, Big Val, lot more foliage.
This shit gonna be crazy, man. Nice. Ito, man. G4 Jag, what's up, nigga? What's up, Lord? Yeah. We roll. Yeah. From the carpet to the back blocks. I do it for the haves and the have-nots. 10 toes down, that's the last shot. Getting all this money, I'm in the fast shot. Nigga, we just getting started. Nigga, we just getting started. Nigga, we just getting started. I do it for the streets, the block, and the car. I do it for them niggas who locked in the Glock spin. Out the tinted hoopty with stock rims. Rock swing right from my neck. Tell Shorty hop in. Shopping for whatever you want. You can't stop him. I'm top 10. Maybe top 5 when I top pops. Drop 5. Park in front the trap with the cock eyes. Stop 5 cause it be slaughtered when I lock eyes. Shot fly when I red dot and we block fly. The top of the throne and I'm getting more closer. I'm here to shut y'all niggas down, foreclosure. Niggas is creeping, we bought more toasters, more fences, more hostess, we a more folder. Top off from the coupe, indecent exposure. Outside chocolate niggas seat smoker. My chauffeur got a chauffeur, nigga like Costa Nostra. Rich shooter, soon to be sitting on no sofa. I'm sliding, got you nervous, looking over your shoulder. Poker face on you niggas is all jokers. I smoke you, squeeze till ain't nothing left. We just getting started, nigga, don't hold your breath. From the carpet to the back blocks, I do it for the haves and the have-nots. 10 toes down, that's the last shot. Getting all this money, I'm in the fast shop. Nigga, we just getting started. Nigga, we just getting started. Nigga, we just getting started. I do it for the streets, the block, and the cold hard.
They ain't stubborn like my mother's son. Pops in the food, nigga, you dead. If I play the cool, don't make the news. I pay my dues, the same rules apply still. Niggas ain't gon' take one for the team, but I will. It's high still, won't change it for nothing. Bitches keep my belly full, but don't play with the button. Now I'm on niggas with cash, but they stay in discussion. Soak them, hard pump them, they ain't take the blood in. I pour my blood out before the clubhouse. Mama warned me before I knew what love about. Best thing I learned is trust out. The judge kept me adjourned, I rush out. Now my lawyer can't talk. During the day I can't employ your past dog.
Eagles coming. It's that weekend, man. Eagles coming. Yeah, we just getting started.
I do it for the haves and the have-nots.
2 more wins.
10 toes down, that's the last shot. Getting all this money, I'm in the fast drop.
Fast drop.
Nigga, we
Just getting started.
Nigga, we just getting started.
You are now tuned into a Trinity.
Niggas thinking I'm stressing. Is that even a question? Like I'm needing the blessings. I does my thing to perfection.
Perfection,
I'ma leave
huh?
this message. Stop believing these exes. When they're grieving, they reckless. Say anything for acceptance.
I'm nothing like
Come on the bike, speak with aggression.
Aggression.
Leaving chalk on the streets is how they teaching the lesson.
Lesson.
And I'm preaching the message, just like I'm squeezing the weapon.
Weapon.
Shooting boxes of shells like I got Adidas connection.
Sweet factor, sorta like Mick Jagger. With this hit factor, when you that it factor. That's why these chicks matter. It's better. I'm that ready. I'm that ready.
I park the Benz up and walk up to the trap.
Heavy.
Ain't even gotta ask what's the count. They
They're
that
that
ready. They said the D get all up under them.
Pat Bevy,
Like the ball I bet on games by the
Quarter.
Now the king, you might see a sign and say
out of order.
The watch that I rock got my whole face like my daughter.
Daughter.
Missy like them Yonko
Apartments by the water.
I used to ride in the kitchen right by the stove.
Stove.
On the road, the riches been whipping that pot of gold. Used to grind on the benches.
Listen to a lot of hoes.
Had to climb over fences, dipping with cost patrol.
Cost patrol.
Ain't no dressing unless it's a lot of clothes.
Clothes. Get 'em, East.
In the section is not a goal. We took the role of building a brand. We got it sold. Shop open till the cops watching. We got it closed. How you thinking I'm stressing?
Is that even a question?
Jimmy Conway with passion, battles with coke like it's Pepsi. Was going through it, rehab was becoming normal. Mafia fits, pistol under this blaze will be formal.
Formal.
You can cook this pie in your crib.
So like Jono.
Emotion drive, cameras in the condo.
Watching.
Porno. Killer seats like Cam at the table with
Gordo.
These children number 6 and burgundy, these is Bordeaux. Big dog, King Corso.
Hit up his torso. Time shot.
Even shit bag him
With
with
her lost soul.
Rich, I step in my crib and hit that vault close. I'm in the water where the sharks grow. We barely talk though. I used to write in my staircase
Right by the piss.
Watching ops like they quarterbacks praying that I could blitz.
Blitz.
Stop me with a warrant. I pray they don't got my press. Half the shit I say back in the day
Could get me lynched. Then
making more deposits
withdrawals. I'm from where?
Witness gotta die in case they saw you.
Saw you.
Pay a lawyer, public defenders, not who you talk to. From having dog food, now I might get a
And though the war cute is real life.
Right in the kitchen, right
Not
by
the stove.
on the road, the riches were whipping that
Pot of gold.
Used to grind on the benches.
Listen to a lot of hoes.
Had to climb over fences, dipping with cost patrol.
Troll.
Ain't no dressing unless it's
We gotta go.
bottles cold with hoes in the
Section,
section. It's
we
gotta
gotta
go.
go.
We took the role of building a brand.
We got it sold.
Shot open till the cops watching. We
We gotta
gotta
go.
go.
Yeah. What up, Chase? Best of the block, friend team, you heard?
Yeah.
You came through with this one, whoa. Streets will listen, homie.
Though the streets kiss on me.
That's up you ever owe me. They smile and stab you in the back.
And they not your homies. I grow up with subs, such as rats and slums.
Shots wrong.
And mess dog never come. Police control the hood every time we grind.
Get rich quick, selling nickels.
The size of dimes.
Put you on and guide you. There's mathematics to this game.
I bought the first act from P in my hood. I had the biggest chain. I went from fila slippers to them half knots.
The C74 one main.
Cell blocks.
This is for my niggas who expired before time.
It's war going on outside, all in our rhymes.
Hug me, got me, and hold me.
The police that ever owe me. I bought the bitch back from drought. The y'all forever told me.
I don't fuck with so
Never have and will.
you in the field.
I left your ass still dope. Money by all means. Hug with my money, your ass to be hooked up. Eat and do that IV.
This is for my niggas.
Dead a boat lock.
And this is for my niggas.
Now shining on top. Close your eyes, little Dunny. Take a whiff of this dope.
Open up your eardrum.
As the speakers blow smoke. You know our face, you know our style. Bunch of young grimy niggas that change your bulk wild. And party a little bit. Highway with the 6, keep a nice gun on me. The deader brother quick. With the ice you dig, that's the life we live. We some hustling ass kids. A caught on early. How you supposed to do biz? The only thing we do is party and get a little bit. The soldiers is out. And that fatty. Tell your friends party over here. They want to see the hood, so we tuck them over there. Get them real nice, open time. They scared. Get them nice. Then that. All I want to do is be rich, rhyme a little bit. Sit back and laugh with my clique, do tours. You see me live in the place. Yeah, you like how we kill. Take a whiff of this dope. As the speakers blow smoke. You know our face, you know our style. Bunch of young grimy niggas that change your bone wild. Dead and boat locked. Now shining on top, keep your eyes little dunny. Take a whiff of this dope. Open up your eardrums as the speakers blow smoke. QB, Queensbridge. Do tours. Yeah, P. That's how we do it, man. It's that infamous mob. Yeah.
If it's all done, I'm with it. No matter what, I'm flipping. Shit is gun and I'm gripping. I'm about to throw the clip in there.
Empty out, reload, air out, quick, empty out, aim straight.
I get down with it. No matter what, I'm flipping. Shit is gun and I'm gripping. I'm about to throw the clip in there.
Empty out, reload, air out, quick, empty out, aim straight. Put a fucking hand.
You just want it, I got it. Ready to get it, taken for a blast. Enter reloaded, control it, set fast. Bitches get rich last. Try to catch a quick glance. No time for romance. Strength like Conan. Compare me to no man. Get with the program or get found somewhere in no man's land. Never half step. Slip, get clapped up. Don't act up. I hit like a Mack truck. You won't get back up. Like your back up. It's death when the Mac buck. We mob, nigga, force my hand. You get jacked up. Applause for the cause. You get critically clapped up. Your body back.
Yeah, with my Shaolin people's at. Stapleton, the craziest, I know what time it is. Wild West, now born, Killer Hill, Port to the Richmond, Jungle Nails. Let's get money, y'all. It be the session Hennessy that make me act like this. I'm where I hit him up, project style, never plead the fifth. Regardless to the charges, chicken had to be at court, fighting and slicing each other to see who lies in my fort. Who would have thought? Little shy, big Willie, 96, we rolling Dutchess. Not Trey, it was Phillies. Roasting them up, be like Christmas. The dealers, $100 sales come through the school zone area. Children that play, keep the heat on the low. Little kids getting hit, project flooded with bone. Now shorty's rocking Versace and Donna Karen, playing the Miss More Queen Road, knowing her the cousin Sharon. I live the glamorous life, girl. The goat, the limo, the dog, carry on. Rich hotel.
Girl, this style is holding me. It's holding me. You heard him, Shaolin, Queensbridge Connection. Molly Mall on the beat. Staten Island and Queensbridge Connection. You see how much we are involved in hip hop?
Wet my throat, rocking the trench coat, flashing to get mine. No hesitant, cause the Annie keeps me bent. Just trying to make a cent, digging pockets down to the lid. Regardless of all the charges, the D's want me for.
Listen, man. It's that Shaolin Queensbridge Connection. We got a big one today. One of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. Boston Celtics going up against the Lakers, historic rivalry. But you know what? I got to hold it down for the bridge today, too. You see me. What is hip-hop without Queensbridge? It's like orange juice without orange. That's how important we are to hip-hop. Uh-huh. Now that's hip-hop. You see the beat and lyrics, fresh chorus. know what I'm saying? That's the L days. Come on, man. Y'all know who else could do it? Give it to you like this with that retro hip hop feel, that golden era hip hop. They don't make music like this no more, man. They do not make music like this no more. Woo! I had to represent today because we had a New York showdown. We had the Brooklyn Nets versus the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? But let me hold on, turn this off a little bit. You know, we had the Brooklyn Nets versus the New York Knicks today. The minute I called Kyrie Irving out, he showed up. See, that's the thing. When I call certain superstars out, make a video on them, then very next day, they play another game and they redeem themselves. And that's what Kyrie did. He had to redeem himself against my New York Knicks. But he went off on my Knicks. He did a lot of fourth quarter scoring, like I said that he should do in the video. You know, then all of a sudden they win the game. You know, he really took, like, it's like he took my advice. I'm not saying he did, you know, but everything I say he need to do to win, he goes out and do it. But unfortunately, he do it against my Knicks team. You know, what's the coincidence? What a coinky dink. All right. But we got a classic showdown, man. We talking about from Bird, Bill Russell, Magic, Bird, Kobe, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett. I mean, the history of these two teams is crazy. You know, when you do top 10 greatest basketball players of all time, a lot of them wore the purple and gold. You know how many great players that viewed as the top 10 best players to ever play basketball, half of all of them put on the Lakers jersey. You know, they all have a Lakers jersey on it. The only one that never wore a Lakers jersey was Michael Jordan. You know, but a lot of them wore a Lakers jersey. You know, so it should be on today. And I don't want to have no excuses for the Lakers. AD come back, they win their first game back. So if AD plays another 25 games, that'd be a total of 50 games that he played with LeBron James. If a team plays 50 games, that's more than half of the regular season games. You should have a winning record. Two of the top 10 best players in the world should not have this record that they have. They got to get some W's and start winning. There ain't no excuses. They got to get wins. They got to beat elite teams, and they got chances to do it now. Nobody's going to give them no pass whatsoever. LeBron James better make the postseason this year. If he can't make the postseason this year, that's on him. Okay? No buts, ifs about it. You better make the postseason. You are not playing on some rebuilding team. You playing on a team that put you on there, on that franchise to win championships. It's about now. It's not about tomorrow. It's not about the future. It's not about 2 years from now. The Lakers are now. They're a team that's supposed to be winning right now. And they got to get championships right now. Jason Tatum and the Celtics got some proving to do. You went to the finals, you lost. Now you got to go back and get back to the promised land. It is what it is on that. Paul Pierce is in the house. There's a lot of people in this house for this game. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a big one. Get your popcorn ready. Get your drinks ready. Let's go. We're going to be at it tonight. We're going to get it on tonight. We're going to see what's up tonight. Can LeBron James outplay Jason Tatum? LeBron James supposed to be an MVP candidate. You can't be putting up those numbers and not be an MVP candidate. Fuck that damn record. It's all about the wins. You could get those wins and break a record. How about that? That's more important. All right? Because we all know the history of basketball. Great players have never been judged by breaking records. It's other stuff that comes into play. Prime peak for peak, individual accolades, team success. Those are 1 and 2 greatest values. And as a superstar, individual dominance and individual accolades come first. Then second, you know what comes second? How did your individual dominance and level of play affect your team in terms of winning? What role did you play in helping your team win? Where the father's at. Let's go, man. Let's go. Now, the longer LeBron James plays, and let's say he plays at this level, it's useless if you ain't winning because they're going to continue to stack talent around you. And if you can't win with talent stacked around you, that's your problem. You won a championship in 2020. They keep changing the roster for you. You want the players that you want. They give them to you. Now you got to go out there and win. Now you got Rahul Chamara, a.k.a. the Black Japanese. He ain't going to set the world on fire, but he could give you double digits. He another guy to take the pressure off. You got to give him some touches and let the boy play. Let the young bull play. Oh, we got baby Moses Malone in the house. Pat Bev hits a 3 to start the game off. We are already starting it off. Lakers come out firing. LeBron shoots a 3 and misses that. They in Boston, so you know Jason Tatum want to show out a little bit. Oh, and there's no AD so far, I guess. The AD's not playing in this game. With or without AD, they still should be winning games because these games are close. It's a different story if they're blown out. Then you can sit there and say, hey, the presence of AD is greatly missed. But if you're close, you're just not closing these games out. The Lakers should be above 500 right now as we speak, but that's a theme for a lot of people that love to make excuses for LeBron James. Would have, should have, could have. Because if they don't make the playoffs, that's what you're going to tell me. He would have did this. He should have did this. He should have did that. I don't want to hear it. Get these wins now while you got a chance to. Build on your legacy. Close this thing out with some W because you got a lot of making up to do. You got 6 finals losses. You got to make up for that. You played almost 20 seasons. Well, you did play 20 seasons. 4 championships in 20 seasons. And let's say you play 4 more seasons. You would have had that means you would have played 24 seasons with only 4 championships. That's not a good look. Especially when you spent half of your second half of your career being on a title contender, playing with multiple All-Stars. See, there's a difference when you're playing on the title contender. Life is a lot different when you're playing on the title contender. The levels move up. There's levels to this, man. You play on the title contender, you're going to have to show up and show out. Hold on for a sec. I had to take some. Okay. So 5-2 so far is the score. I don't know if I'm lacking. I'm a little behind. Hope not. Bird game, baby. We be deeper in the South. I be in your mouth. Rat niggas. Only get deeper in their mouth, boy. All right. Jason Tatum, he working hard for that rebound. I played ball today, try to get myself in shape. You know, played 2-on-2. The guy that was with me wasn't doing that much, so I had to carry him. We won by a point. Because I was out there busting them threes. I was getting busy. I got a little wavy with those 3-point shots. So it felt like 2 against 1, but I still got that W. I still came out with the W. Now, Lakers got a lot of decisions to make on their starting lineup. They got to switch that around a little bit. I let Huchimara start. He could be the 3. LeBron could be the 4 like he been playing. I think that's a better look. Instead of having him come off the bench, he's a double-digit scorer. You should make him start and build that chemistry with you guys as you're playing right now. Him, AD, and LeBron, then you're just going to need, probably a point guard that can shoot the 3 ball and play make. But you got to score in Dennis Schroeder. So Dennis Schroeder should definitely be a starter. Him and Walker should be your starters at the 1 and 2. You know, Pat Bev in the starting lineup is not good. Don't put Pat Bev in the starting lineup. That's something you should not do. Now, I'm assuming that somebody's hurt. I don't get the full 411 on this, but I'm assuming somebody is hurt. But Pat Bev should not be in your starting lineup. You got to get rid of that. Pat Bev shouldn't be in your starting lineup. I'd rather have Dennis Schroeder in the starting lineup and Walker be the number 2 because they got defense and offense because Walker could give you double digits in scoring. But Pat Bev cannot give you double digits in scoring. And Pat Bev is only good on defense, but Walker could give you defense and scoring. He got to start. And you got to make Dennis Schroeder your starting point guard. People shoot 3 balls so much, it's so easy to get rebounds. You don't even have to jump for it. See, the ball just come directly to you. You see that last 2 plays right there? Jason Tatum. Tomorrow is going to be football live screens with my Eagles. I'm going to do the full Eagles game. It's going to be 12 LA time. Then after that, I'm going to do the second half of the Chiefs and Cincinnati game. 3rd and 4th quarter only. I'm not going to do the first half. Only 3rd and 4th quarter. Because I had to take a break from the Eagles game. Then I'm going to come back. 9-12 is what I got so far. Lakers not only proving that they can hang with a title contender like the Boston Celtics with no AD on the floor. Now tell me he ain't got enough help to win games. Stop it. He got more than enough talent to win games. And you don't need no team chemistry to win regular season games. You need team chemistry to win championships in the postseason. All right? That comes into play in the postseason because the game slows down and becomes a half-court game. Regular season, full of underachievers. You don't have to be no chemistry or build nothing up. In no fucking regular season. It's the regular season. You can win bullshit games. You know, the regular season never indicated who was always the best team. The postseason is the time when you really could get exposed. That's when you really got to crank shit up, you know. But you can win regular season games with one all-star. You don't need multiple all-stars to win a bunch of bullshit regular season games. You know, you don't. You really don't. What up, Heartless? Artless. What up, son? Repping the O, the big O, Ohio. Classic game we got on so far, man. You know. But the Lakers are in lead right now. You know, the league goes back and forth, so it could be. But this AD's not even playing. But the Lakers always prove that they can hang with teams. All they got to do is just close games out. They should be above 500, and they should be a title contender right now as we speak. They should be 1 through 5th seed. They're only like 3 games behind all the other top seeded teams. So it's not like they far behind. It's not like they can't turn it up and make the postseason. So there ain't no excuses for them losing games. There really ain't no excuse. Really isn't. They don't make the postseason this year. That's LeBron's 2nd year not making the postseason, being on a title contender. The Lakers was presumed to win the championship with the Brooklyn Nets last season. And you can sit there and say, oh, that's only on paper. But that's how you judge things. The more talent you get, of course, it's going to be looking good on paper. If I tell you Larry Bird and Hakeem Olajuwon and Isaiah Thomas is all on the same team, you're going to say, hey, they should win a championship. They don't even have to play the whole damn regular season. One of them could be hurt. And then you could just make it to the championship on talent alone. The Miami Heat, Big Three, that super team, they make the championship the first year on talent alone, just because they have more superstars. That was it. Because as a team, they didn't have the right pieces as a team. They had the star power, though, and that star power was enough to at least get them to the championship. And they still should have won the championship, even with just star power. They had nobody to blame but themselves. You got nobody to blame but LeBron and the Lakers if they don't make the postseason. No excuses. No, he ain't playing with this guy. He ain't playing with that guy. As a matter of fact, as we speak right now, they're talking about trading Russell Westbrook and those draft picks for Zach LaVine and the Chicago Bulls. So if the Chicago Bulls really looking to tank and they really looking to get first round draft picks, go ahead and make that trade, because that only puts more pressure on LeBron James to win games. If you get Zach LaVine, he ain't got to be your best player, but he better be winning. You got him, AD, and LeBron on the same team. They better be winning. Oh, that's a good lineup. That's a good lineup. That's a good lineup, T. What up? Salute to my man T. Sacktown in the house. Lakers fan. Basketball historian. Say, I'm giving you your flowers, T. Or should I just say sports historian? You know. No holds barred, raw, uncut talk from my man T. Tomorrow's a big one, T. We got the 49ers. I don't know if we could pull it off, brother, but I got faith. I got faith. It's a good thing that they start like 12 o'clock. You know, it's a good thing they start at 12, bro. You know, but I don't want to hear no excuses for the Lakers not making the postseason. He better go for 30, but more important, well, he's gonna go for 30 anyway. What else is new with that? Who can't get points in today's league? Joe Embiid just got 47. You know, Kyrie Irving had 40 plus. Everybody getting buckets. Can you win the game is important because everybody's scoring right now. LeBron can score 30 or 40. If they lose, I don't even care no more because everybody's scoring a lot of points. You're not impressing me just because you can score points. Who can't score points? Yes, you know it, T, all day. Better win this game because if everybody's dropping the same points, you got like 8 or 10 players averaging 30 plus points in today's league right now. We're really in an NBA season of NBA jams. This shit is crazy. Everybody putting up crazy numbers. Joel Embiid got 47 and 18. Luka had 60 points. Dame Dollar got 60 points. LeBron getting buckets. KD getting 50 point games and Kyrie getting 50 points. Everybody getting big buckets. There's so many high scoring games with superstars going off. I lost track of how many guys have 50-point games, 70-point. Well, even if we had a 70-point game, 71 points, right? Only 10 points away to catching Kobe. If that game went to overtime, he may have beat Kobe's record, you know. So something is definitely up with all the high scoring. Oh, AD's in the game. They got him coming off the bench. I guess that's a little load management like. So everybody here, the Lakers full squad is here. You know, you got a guy like AD averaging 27 off shooting 59% from the field. You can't win with that. You got a problem. AD and LeBron should put me on that team and we still be able to win. Okay, this is a regular season. Y'all act like they got to win it. You don't win no championships in the regular season. You know, you don't win no champions. Zach LaVine is another dude dropping all these unrealistic points. Half of these guys getting these 40-point games, not really superstars. They're just getting all these points because everybody's ball hogging and everybody's taking a high volume of shots. You know, so the only thing impressive about scoring a lot of points now is did you win? If I got a lot of points, let's say I'm in the NBA, I score 47. My man T score 50. Heartless, you score another 50. What's the difference between all of us? The only difference is somebody better be winning, you know? Yeah, that could be that too. And they got that new fast break law or rule. You can't stop the fast break no more. So guys could get at least 8 to 10 points alone just on fast breaks. The game is definitely 100% wide open and way easier to score. Look at that. There's no contest. Look at that layup. There is nobody contesting that layup. You can't stop the guy. It's easy for anybody to drop 30 or 40 points. You know. Anybody could drop 30 in today's league, though, Heartless. I could be a role player coming off the bench and drop dirty. There's barely defense. You just saw that layup, easy layup. Nobody could even contest it. You know, look how easy it is for LeBron to get to the basket with nobody guarding him. All they do is like this. Okay, if he make the contact, they're gonna call the foul. They just called the foul on it. Look at that, clear path to the basket. There's nobody blocking him, nobody standing in his way. Easy basket, and he bumped into the guy. I can elbow you, and still they give me the call and send me to the free throw line. The offensive player got too much freedom in today's game. That's the biggest problem. It's just so much freedom to score. And people don't realize the court is more bigger now. So it's more spaced out. It's more easier for guys to score even more. You know. No role player will average dirty, but there are role players or guys that can give you dirty and have 30-point games. There has been that this season. And I'm glad that the Brooklyn Nets fed up with Ben Simmons, another fake all-star. You got a lot of guys under the title of all-stars. Some of these guys that drop dirty really aren't all-stars, bro. You know, they labeled as all-stars, but they're not. And Joe Embiid, they did him dirty by not making him a starter in an all-star game. I'm going to touch on that later. You know, so some of these guys you call a star is really like a role player. They're just putting up big numbers because the team that they're on, they get to hold on to the ball a long time. If I take a lot of shots per game, I'd be an all-star too. Just give me the ball and let me hold on to it for a long time. You know, it's so easy to score. Barely contesting. You could shoot threes. If you got that three ball, nobody contesting that. You move the ball around a little bit, you're always gonna have a wide open three-pointer. That's easy. That's easy work. But you got so many guys averaging points these days, man. It's ridiculous. Look at down the line of how many guys are just producing big time numbers. It's fantasy basketball right now. No, 80s had higher scores potentially, not like this. 80s didn't have guys dropping buckets like this, or very easily. So I could say that. 80s games weren't even as high. This is the highest per game. You take around 20 threes a game or more. Half of these games end in an all-star number. Look at the average score of an NBA game, 140 to 130. That's all-star game numbers. That used to be like an exhibition game numbers. Now that's normal. 80s had a lot of fast break, a lot of good scoring, but not like this. Not like all of this double digits. Yeah, like guys averaging like 32.9. The other guy averaging 34.8. It's crazy. Yeah, they may trade him. I mean, Russell Westbrook is always in trade deadlines. They better trade him then if that's the case. Is it or is it because of the rules? A lot of it has to do with the rules. So some of these guys aren't offensively talented as you may think. Of course, if the rules is 80% offense and only 20% defense, anybody's going to have a good scoring average, you know? You also got moves that you could do in today's game that you couldn't do in yesterday's game. You could do a step back. You could take an extra step. You could take an extra dribble. These things didn't exist back in the day. The offensive game got more open because guys are allowed to do more things. Step back was a travel. That was only accepted during the overseas in the Euro League. Now you could do it because you got guys like Manu Ginobili coming into the game. You had the European effect on basketball now. You know, so it goes both ways. It's not just, oh, this guy's offensively talented. It's a little more deeper than that because you got a lot of guys putting up numbers that you probably look at them and say, hey, I wouldn't think this guy averaged that much. 80s games weren't 150, 160 like how games is today. Not on average. Today's games is crazy. Hold on for a sec. What's up? No, not yet. I'm waiting for the site to come back up because it's under management right now, maintenance. So when the site come back up, I do it. And I'll probably do it later on tonight. I'll let you know when I do it. All right. Oh, there you go. I turned myself off. I turned my mic off a little bit. But like I was saying, Shea Gildas Alexander is not a 30-point game scorer, even though the numbers say it. He ain't there yet. All right. He's not even an elite player like that. So for him to be putting up those numbers is kind of crazy. It's just because he's holding on to the ball a long time. Zach LaVine is a guy that scores a lot of 30-point games, and he's not even talented like that. That's one right there. Zach LaVine ain't no top 10 player or even the top 15. No. So for him to even get buckets like that is crazy. He had a lot of 40-point games this year. It's just because these guys are holding on to the ball for a very long time. That's it. But hopefully, is my mic up? Can y'all hear me now? So that's two right there. Two guys that I think Shea Gildas Alexander going to be an all-star, but technically, is he really an all-star? I'm not really sold on that dude like that. But it is what it is. He getting those numbers because of the team that he on. You could be on a bad team, put up big numbers, and be losing because somebody got to hold on to the ball. Somebody got to take shots. So it's only natural that somebody's going to average 30 on a bad team. Yeah, but that's a difference between a title contender team. Now, if you averaging 30 on a title contending team or a team that's supposed to be in the playoffs and y'all still not winning, that's a complete different story. But a lot of players been on bad teams averaging 30, producing inflated numbers or empty stat numbers. I got the Celtics winning. They're winning by a point. No. Zach LaVine is not talented like that. He is not. He is not. If anything, the dude is a role player. But he's masquerading as an all-star. Just like Ben Simmons. The media masqueraded Ben Simmons as an all-star. Ben Simmons ain't no damn all-star. And I think the Nets are probably fed up with him their damn selves. Draymond Green is a guy that's not an all-star at all. But he could been labeled an all-star more than once. Now, you could probably give him the nod for a season or two. That's because they was winning, especially when they had that record. Fine. But wasn't Draymond Green nominated for an all-star last year? He was an all-star last year, considered, Mr. Triple Single. No, that's not no all-star. Homeboy ain't no all-star. He wasn't even the best, the most talented defensive player on the team when they won a championship. Andrew Wiggins was that dude. He was a dude playing better defense because Draymond Green couldn't guard the perimeter. Andrew Wiggins was that dude guarding people on the perimeter on their last year championship run. 25-26 is your score. Bird game, baby. I get deep in the South. Damn. Westbrook taking a wild ass shot. No wonder why Lakers want to get rid of him. I'm bugging. You know, that was a wild ass layup. Sometimes he just take a lot of frantic layups. You need to tell him to stop. Like Westbrook, what are you doing? You running around like your head cut off, like a chicken with his head cut off. What you going so crazy for? Take your time with your shot, man. All that wild shit is not going to help. There you go. At least that's more calculated. He got that alley hoop to Anthony Davis, but it's 27-28. That's what I get. I don't know if you got a different score. You know, but it's been a lot of guys, not consistently, but there's a lot of guys that had 40 and 30-point games, more than they should be having. But it is what it is. Julius Randle is another dude. He's another dude like that. He had 37 not too long ago. He balled out against the Nets. You know, he's been an all-star for a year or two. But he's what I call like a flash in the pan all-star. He ain't no real all-star neither, you know. But the fact that he could get dirty if he hold on to the ball a long time, he could do the same thing a lot of these guys do. He could get dirty easily. But he ain't no 30-point scorer a night though. Even if he dropped some 30-point games, that's just ain't him. Now, I know that for a fact as a dude from New York. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. 28-27 is the lead so far. I got that. Yeah, but teams in the no. You've seen the scores of most of these games. Most of these games are like 130, 140. That's all-star game numbers, man. You've seen all-star games. I ain't got to show it to you. You just got to watch the games. Just look at the end score of the games. You know, I could just go down the gauntlet right now. You know, I'm going to go down the gauntlet right now. Look at it. You know, it's easy work. It's an easy way to identify this. I don't care what is average. I'm telling you what it is. And we're seeing what it is. That number don't mean nothing. Because look, I'm going to just go to this game right now. But not tomorrow. Let's look at some of the games that took place today, the final score. Right. 126, 119, 115, 122. All right. So that's normal. There's something for a lot of normal cases, it's just like 130, 140 when you really get it popping. You know what I'm saying? And that's been common, you know. Now, I did see some 100-point games in the 80s, but not like this. Not like this, bro. Not like this. Because I was there for the 80s, you know, so I could know firsthand, you know. You know, the 80s was a more faster paced game. It's a lot of fast breaks, you know, but that's different. That's not compared to today's league. Today's league, guys are getting the points completely different. And guys' numbers are completely different. You didn't have multiple guys dropping points like this. There wasn't no 10 guys averaging 30 plus points a game. Superstars at that. You know, you had some guys average 27, this other guy averaging 28, fine. But 30.4, 34.9, and 35.6. No, that was not the case. Yeah, it is a glorified YMC game. There's a lot of shooting threes, you know, period. He said Lakers need to trade AD. You know, take Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas, if Isaiah Thomas was playing right now, Zeke, he'd be averaging about 27 a game. Easily. Easily. He'd be going to the free throw line a lot. More than he did in the 80s. Because or 90s. I mean, his career didn't last too long in the 90s, but you get what I mean. Dude averaged what, 16, 18 per game? That would have been doubled if he was playing right now. You talking about per game. That's different though. I'm not talking about per game. I'm talking about how players average more points in today's league, which leads to a lot of high scoring games. I'm talking about individual players putting up big numbers. I said it's like NBA Jam. I just said that like a million times. 80s did not have multiple guys averaging 30-plus point games. Not in the same frantic. This year alone is crazy. Last year wasn't like this. This year particularly is by far the most craziest for superstars putting up big numbers. Now you got guys coming out the woodwork putting up big numbers. Everybody putting up big numbers. It's like having a 40-point game is the norm right now. That wasn't the norm for a lot of games, Players are more advanced only because the rules are more advanced, and it dedicates towards an offensive-minded player. Because if you zap a today's player to the 90s or 80s, they can't do those moves that they do now. They can't take no extra steps. They can't launch all those threes like they do now. They can't do a Euro step. They can't get to the free throw line consistently as much as they want. It's completely different. Even taking the hop step wasn't allowed in the 90s like that. Coming down on both feet. They kind of banned that because Derrick Rose was kind of doing that. You don't even see players do that move that much no more. But offensively, you are allowed to do more things with the basketball. You have more freedom. Traveling is not the same as it was back then, as it is now. It's just common sense. The game is just wide open offensively. Period. Imagine if I could do a Euro step or step back. All these, you can't even do it. Forget the Euro step. You can't even do the step back in the 80s and 90s. That move was forbidden. Okay? Now you could do a lot more stuff offensively. You could travel more with the basketball than you could do in the 80s and 90s. They won't even call it. You get guys taking the A train to get to the basket now, and it's easy. Nobody calls it. Who calls travel in today's game? Everybody's traveling pretty much. So just imagine all that offensive freedom for an offensive-minded player. Think about it. So if Isaiah Thomas is playing today, he's allowed to do all those same moves that all these other players do. He would be doing it because he's part of this generation. Think if these guys were born in this generation, they'd be doing the same thing. They'd be producing the same numbers because they have the offensive freedom to doing it. Zeke probably be blasting 3 after 3. Yeah, they're more advanced a little bit from the physical standpoint. Athletically, you can make a case, but then again, you can't make a case because those guys was just as athletic. And if you zap them to now, they get upgraded. Anything from the past gets upgraded if you bring it to the present. But here's the trick. If you take something that's new, it don't exist in the past. LeBron would get downgraded in the past. Not saying he won't be good, but he'd be downgraded. Period. Because the moves that he do now won't be existing in the 80s and 90s. He would have to score and be completely different. His game will be completely different. But that doesn't work for past players because they only get upgraded. It's like watching a movie. You see an old movie that's in 720 pixels, Okay, but if you could, now we could upgrade that 720 pixels to 4K. It looks completely different. You see video games get remade, right? Video games from the past get upgraded. They get remade. Picture that same format as a player. Okay, imagine Michael Jordan in 4K. Okay, he'd be able to do even more things than he did back then. Just like that. Steph Curry is a different breed. But if he played in the 80s and 90s, he'd get beat up on a lot. You know, he'd be similar to Reggie Miller. He would have to move around a lot without the ball because doing all that chimmy and bringing the ball up the court, he'd get checked from the minute they give him the ball in the 80s and 90s. He would have a guy on him sticking like glue. It's a little hard to get that 3-point shot off when a guy is able to check you from inbound. But guess what? That's a new rule. You can't do that in today's league. There's no inbound in today's league, you know? But if a guy like Jordan played, an offensive-minded player like Jordan played today, he would have so many high-scoring games. He would have a 40-point game season. Look at his hybrids, okay? Kawhi Leonard is a Michael Jordan phototype, you know, very similar in a couple ways. He was called the best player in basketball for multiple years, a top 5 best player in the game for multiple years. And he's not even a true copy of Michael Jordan. Imagine the other copy, the realest copy, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bean Bryant. All right. Kobe will average about 40 in today's game. You know? Oh, yo, Heartless. If Iverson was playing today, you know that crossover that he did on Mike? They banned that move. He never did that crossover ever again. But imagine if he had the freedom to still dribble like that. Oh, it'll be a wrap for a lot of guys. It'd be a wrap for a lot of guys. You know, it'd be a wrap for a lot of guys. Now, Magic checking Kyrie, it won't be the same in today's league a little bit, but it'd be kind of like LeBron guarding Kyrie, because Magic and LeBron are almost similar. They got a lot of things in common. You know, LeBron would not average 35. You know why? Because Michael Jordan would be doing it. Michael Jordan got a better offensive skill set. No, Jordan would not be downgraded. He'd be upgraded because he'd be able to do a step back. He'd be able to do all these extra moves that you could do. He will be able to have the benefit of getting free throws, more calls, even than he did in his prime. And he got a lot of calls in his prime too. So he'd get double the prime calls now. You think James Harden live at the free throw line? Michael Jordan would definitely, he'd be eating, shitting, and sleeping at the free throw line. What are you talking about? How is a guy born in today's era won't get upgraded? You act like Michael Jordan. If Michael Jordan wasn't born in the era that he wasn't born in, he was born right now, being a youngster right now, he'd have everything that all these other young guys have. He might be shooting threes. Yeah, LeBron bigger than them guys, but guess what? If he played back in the day with those guys, he had to take a lot of physical punishment, and we've seen how LeBron acts when he gets hit from physical punishment. Now, LeBron's mind state will have to be completely different if he's in the 80s and 90s, and I'm assuming that it will be different because he'll be a product of that generation, so therefore, he'd still be good, you know, period. But Michael Jordan be able to get to the basket with ease. And much like DeMar DeRozan, Octavia, stop being disrespectful because Jordan's mid-range game was just even better. But his ability to attack the basket was even way better than DeMar DeRozan. You know, period. Yes, a guy would get downgraded because that's like me taking this phone and bringing it to the 80s. It'll zap away. It won't exist. This technology don't exist in the 80s and 90s. But you could take something that's old and upgrade it in today's era. Anything from the past could always be upgraded, but anything currently cannot exist in the past. It's just common sense. Okay, this technology don't exist back then. All right. Same thing for LeBron James. If I take LeBron James now, let's say 20 years from now, the league is completely different. A new guy is dominating. I take LeBron James. I say LeBron, I will do the same example for LeBron. I would say if you put LeBron James in the new era of basketball, whatever that era is, he'll be upgraded depending on how the rules change. But you can't take something that's presently constructed and bring it to the past. It don't exist. It's not being a hypocrite. It's not. Just makes common sense. Why would this phone exist in an era where the technology don't exist? Why would basketball moves that exist today exist in the 80s and 90s if it don't exist? Your mindset won't even be the same. Even if you put LeBron James in the 50s and 60s, you think he's going to be doing step back dribbles and dunking if they don't allow him to do that? It won't even come to his mind to do those things. So he will be downgraded. You know? Yes, LeBron would be great in any era. That's not my point. My point is he'll be completely different as a basketball player. His skill set will be completely different. But if you take a Wilt Chamberlain, put him in today's league, he get upgraded. He won't be doing those old moves that you see from the 1960s and 1970s, whatever the case may be. He'll be doing what you see basketball players do now because he'll be a product of this generation. He won't be a product of the 50s and the 70s. If you zap LeBron James into Oscar Robertson era, he'd be dribbling like Oscar Robertson. What makes you think he's going to be doing a crossover or a step back or between the legs or right to left crossovers? Nobody ain't going to be doing that. It don't exist. It won't even come to the mind. And if it did, they'd ban it and rule it as travel. It's just plain and simple. This is why we bring off the evidence that we have now, which is the rules that have now, and we apply an old player. We bring that old player to this generation, and we say, hey, look at all these other guys doing their thing. So it'd be easy. I already know what Michael Jordan probably would average in today's league because I see what his counterparts do. Every player got a counterpart. DeMar DeRozan was an MVP candidate last season. He's a cheap version of Michael Jordan. He don't play the defense like Mike. He don't got the ability to attack the basket like Mike. He don't have Mike's athletic ability, so on and so forth. He's a cheap version of Michael Jordan, but he was able to still average 27 a game, hit clutch shots. So just imagine what the original could do with all these advanced rules. But, I could do all of this now? He'll be completely different. I didn't say LeBron James wouldn't be great in the 80s and 90s. His game just would be different. You know, that's all. It'd be different. And LeBron James is not an offensive-minded basketball player like you guys say he is, right? He's a pass-first player. So what make you think he would be doing that in the time frame when you say he's not that? Because if LeBron James was a scorer, a per scorer, he would have more than one scoring title. In today's era, where it's more easier to score. Now, he always said, I can always lead the league in scoring. Then why don't you do it then? Don't tell me, show me. Anybody could talk it, but can you do it? That's the thing. Not one, not two, not three. That's what you said, brother, but you didn't do it. Okay? I can sit there and say, I'm going to put hands on this dude. I'm going to do this. But that's just talk. I still have to do it. You feel me? You know? Offense is related to passing, but it's still not a pass. It's still not a score. LeBron is not a per scorer. He's still limited offensively. Bad free throw shooter. Don't have a go-to move. One-on-one, he scores basically off his athletic ability and his size. He's not a skillful scorer. There's all different types of scorers. Kobe is a more skillful scorer than LeBron James. Carmelo Anthony is a more skillful scorer than LeBron James. Kevin Durant is a more skillful scorer than LeBron James. These guys got a more better offensive weapon. They're better mid-range shooters. All of that. LeBron James scores from 0 to 3 feet from the basket, brother. So that's why we come up with the L train, unstoppable, Mr. Athletic. Because when you think of LeBron James, you think of a guy that's strong, fast, and athletic. But he gets most of his points off being athletic. It's not a skill thing. It's an athletic thing, you know, because you can overpower people. The crab dribble. And LeBron actually travels a lot, but nobody calls it. His handle's not like that neither. I'm just saying. LeBron's good at a lot of things. All right. But the master of nothing. You may want to say he's a master of passing if you want to do that. But passing ain't scoring in the same way that we're talking about. It's related to scoring. Just like rebounds is related to offense and defense. Because basketball, period, is offense and defense. Offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. Everything is all related, you know. Because he's been playing for a long time and he takes a high volume of threes. He plays in an era where you have to shoot the three ball a lot. That is based off longevity. If you get a lot of points, it's based off longevity because you're playing a long time. He's physically athletic, gifted, so allows him to play for basketball a long time. And the fact that he only played basketball for 82 games one time, it preserves his career. He might would have been, because he would have to get his game up, T. He would have, and LeBron don't even get a back-to-basket game. LeBron don't even know how to post up well. Somebody haven't even taught him how to post up well. His offensive game got a lot of cracks in it. He's not a per scorer. Carmelo ain't no per scorer, but he's on an all-time scoring list because of longevity. It's called longevity. Carmelo is on the all-time scorers list. Is he offensive-minded player? No. Stop it. Just because you got an all-time record do not mean you're a better scorer than somebody. So Carmelo a better scorer than Michael Jordan because he got more career points? It's because he got left back more. He's been playing basketball a long time. LeBron James is no different. He got 6 finals losses. He's lost over a decade of basketball. He's been losing for 10 years on the title contending team. That's a fact. Of course you're going to have a lot of points if you're playing basketball for a long period of time. He's not offensive minded. If he was offensive minded, he probably would have more championships, especially in his first 7 seasons. That's why he passed the ball up a lot. He's not offensive minded. He doesn't have a scorer's mentality. Kobe is offensive minded. Michael Jordan is offensive minded. Carmelo Anthony is offensive minded. LeBron James is an all-around basketball player. He likes to triple-double. Okay? By records, if you're going by records, so then Russell Westbrook is a better all-around player than LeBron because he got more triple-doubles? Records never indicate that you're a better player. Now, we all know we ain't going to be saying that. You know Larry Bird is 36 in the all-time scorers list? But he's on everybody's top 10 for best player of all time. And I know it's one or the other. I just said he's not offensive minded. He's not. He's an all-around player. He's a Mr. You can't have it both ways. You've been saying for years he's Mr. Triple-Double. He plays an all-around game. That is LeBron's game. He plays all around. He's not an offense to defense guy. Those are like Kobe and Jordan. That's why their styles are completely different. Kobe and Jordan styles was more similar than LeBron. LeBron don't even play like none of those guys. The mindset ain't the same. It's completely different. John Stockton a better point guard than Magic? He got more assists? No. LeBron James is a flawed defensive player too, by the way, Heartless. He's a good help defender. He's not a good one-on-one defender. Kobe Bryant was a better suffocating one-on-one defender than LeBron James. Even LeBron's biggest fans will say Kobe's a better scorer. Why would they say Kobe's a better scorer? Because they know Kobe's an offensive-minded scorer. You know? He's not offensive-minded, bro. He's not. He's a stat minded. He's all around minded. That's different. It's not the same. Remember when he had that mad face against the Boston Celtics? That angry mad face 42-point game? If he was offensive minded, a lot of his games would have been like that. Now, the fact that he scored a lot of points doesn't mean he's offensive minded. I mean, is he an offensive player? Yeah, he has to be because he's a team leader. But being an offensive player and being offensive minded is not the same thing. It does not. He's an all around player. 43 to 41. I'm just making an example because Kobe and Jordan are offensive minded players. Now you can see the difference of what I'm talking about. LeBron James is LeBron James is like Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson. Those guys, he think like them. Okay. Magic Johnson had to be an offensive scorer. He did the hook shot, hit him with the hook shot, 40-point games, right? He had to put up big numbers in big games, but on instinct, he's not a scorer like that. You know, Magic Johnson's not the type of guy that's just going to say, I'm going to drop 40. I'm going to drop this, you know. He'd do it if he have to, but an offensive-minded player thinks like that constantly every day. I'm going to go in this game. I'm going to drop 40 on him. I'm going to crush them. That's an offensive-minded player. LeBron's mindset don't show for that. Magic ain't a good defender neither, yes, but neither is LeBron. LeBron's a good help defender. LeBron's never been a great defensive player. He had one good season when he played his best defense, but he's not a defensive player like that neither. He's very similar to Magic Johnson and Oscar Robertson. He's like those dudes. His game is more closer to them. Averaging a triple-double, play an all-around game. Magic Johnson was a triple-double dude too, you know? Okay, and your point? What does that even mean? We watching the games. We already know both LeBron and Magic Johnson don't play defense as much. It doesn't matter who's a better defensive player. Neither one of them are good defensive players. You want to say LeBron's a better defensive player? Fine, but it's not by a lot. It's not like he's doing anything to stop nobody. LeBron misses a three. Now it's 46 to 45. Yeah, he's a better defensive player, but it's not by a lot. LeBron ain't no defensive stopper. You act like now all of a sudden he Kawhi Leonard. He's good at defense. Magic Johnson is good at defense. Or you could probably say he's average, you know. But either way, it's not like that's like you telling me who's a great three-point shooter between, you know, Jordan and Kobe when that's not really their main game. I don't want neither one of them shooting the three. I'd rather have Steph Curry shoot the three. There's levels to this. Neither LeBron or Magic Johnson are big-time defensive players, so it doesn't matter when you're comparing those two. They both are good playmakers, you know. Kobe took more shots than Jordan at the three. That don't mean he's better. There's a difference. Kobe missed a lot of three-point shots. All you see is Kobe taking a lot of threes. That don't mean he's a good three-point shooter. I can shoot a million threes, but that don't mean I'm making most of them. Kobe's not a good three-point shooter, so it doesn't matter whether you think he's a good three-point shooter than Mike, because neither one of them are good three-point shooters. You want to talk three-point shooting? Let's talk Reggie Miller. Let's talk Ray Allen. Let's talk Steph Curry. Let's talk real three-point shooters, because that's their era of specialties. When you mention Kobe, three-point shooting don't even come to mind. When you mention Mike, three-point shooting don't come to mind. We are using context, you know. Neither one of them are big-time three-point shooters, so it's completely irrelevant. Why? If I'm a coach, I don't want none of them shooting threes like that. I want Steph. I want Reggie Miller. We're not knowing no numbers, but numbers are completely irrelevant if it don't have a valid point to it. If you come to work more times than me, you ever heard that expression, stats don't tell the whole story? So then stats don't tell the whole story. All right, there's levels to this. Okay, and your point, you want to give him a cookie for because he made more 3-pointers in a game? How's that relevant towards anything? Kobe ain't no 3-point shooter. Neither is Michael Jordan. It's invalid when you're comparing those two because neither one of them are good 3-point shooters. Won't you look up Kobe's 3-point shooting percentage? It's not too far away from Mike's. It's damn near almost the same. And Michael Jordan took less threes than Kobe. So Kobe's going to shoot a lot of more threes, but he bricked more threes. Jordan is a better mid-range shooter, yes, but that's both of their games, so that's more relevant. Kobe is just like Michael Jordan in a lot of similar ways. It's just lower. He's Michael Jordan's son. Michael Jordan's the king, he's the son. So their game is very similar. Neither one of them are good 3-point shooters. So you telling me Kobe's a better 3-point shooter, fine. But is that relevant towards him being a better player? No. What does that even mean? It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant who's a better 3-point shooter because neither one of them are good. Kobe's not a lights out 3-point shooter. You want to talk shooting threes, talk the guys that do it the best. Talk about the heavyweights. Don't talk about the lower ones. You want to talk about Mike and Kobe, then we talk about their all-around scoring game. It doesn't have nothing to do with shooting threes. Same thing when I'm talking about LeBron. When you talk about LeBron, what's the first thing to come to mind? It's not scoring. Number one is passing. Then number two is the all-around game. You know, that's like you telling me, what's a better example? That's like you telling me, who's the better rebounder between Kobe and Mike when they both almost the same with rebounds, right? Then that's not even their thing. They don't even do that. They don't specialize in that a lot. You know, they're not Dennis Rodman, all right? So Dennis Rodman is a better rebounder than Mike and Kobe. Doesn't mean he's a better player, but he's a better rebounder, yes. He's not. Okay, he got those points because he played longest. If Kobe didn't get hurt, he would have got that lit. He would have got that. It's all about just stamina and longevity. That doesn't mean you're a great scorer or you're offensive minded just because you're number one on the list. Kareem was a narrow-minded scorer. He got most of his points, a lot of them, from Magic Johnson hooking him up. But he's not an offensive-minded player like that neither because he can't get his own shot off consistently. He can't shoot the three. He can't break you down off a dribble. He's a center. So he back you down and he do a hook shot. He's not a per scorer. Neither is LeBron James. Neither is Karl Malone. But they're on that list because of longevity. Kobe would have gotten that if he played without getting hurt. We all know he would have. He was averaging damn near still close to 20 points per game. He would just have to play long. But it's completely irrelevant. Kobe was about winning championships. If somebody wanted to chase that record, they would have gotten it. But now you're going to see a lot of guys break that record more because LeBron did it. So a lot of people say, hey, if he did it and you give him a lot of praise, then I'm going to do it because you're going to give me the same amount of praise. Because for the longest, players only cared about one thing. It wasn't about breaking records. It's about winning championships. Mike would have got on that list a lot more faster too if he didn't retire. But his main goal was just to win. Everybody has different agenda. LeBron James is a stat-driven guy. I'm not saying he don't care about winning, but you got a guy that rock a shirt that says, check out my stats. That's a impression of who he is. Just like this. I got this hat on, right? This hat says Queensbridge houses. So I'm clearly letting you know I rep Queensbridge, right? So if I wear a shirt, I'm letting the world know who I am. You know? Players don't always play to break records. That's a lie. That is an absolute lie. Players play to get championships because they know stats are going to come along with it. If they break a record around the way, cool. But your player individual dominance and accolades come first as a superstar. Records are made to be broken. That's right. That's why it has lesser value than accolades, because accolades don't get broken. Accolades stay with you. Then after you have your dominance, see, I'm a guy that's into dominance. I care about player dominance and individual accolades as a superstar. Then the second thing I look at, did all those accolades and dominance lead to winning? And how much winning did it lead to? That's the most concerned things I'm with. Then the record breaking comes last, because it's gonna, if you get those other two things packed down, you're gonna get records broken. You may not get all of them, but you're gonna get some. You know, Jordan broke some records, Kobe broke some records. Then the next guy come along and break their records. Records are made to be broken, but records never was the measuring stick to somebody being better than another player. It never was. I'm sure some players got you right. Some players probably played for records and stats. As I just said, LeBron had a shirt that says, check out my stats. You know, I'm just making an example. All right. I would like to think most players that are superstars play the game to win basketball games and play the game to win championships, especially if they're on a title contender, because that's how they was raised. That's how they was on the come up. It's a mentality thing. But now guys are doing stuff completely different. Rich Richmond was on a non-title contender. I just said superstars on a title contender. So if his agenda was to break records, then good for him. But when you're a superstar, Rich Richmond wasn't a superstar like that anyway. But if you was a superstar, your main objective is to win first and foremost. LeBron knows this. He knows this. You know? Yeah, he got rings. And the only reason why he's on the conversation is because he got individual dominance, and some of it led to winning championships. Period. If he had 0 rings, he was a ringless king, and he broke that record by Kareem. Other than that, none of this would be even meaningful. Because the first thing people say is, did you win? Winning comes first. He stacked his teams because he wanted to win the easy way. But it all was surrounded by winning. LeBron formed super teams because he wanted to win. Now, I think he knows he can't get a certain amount of championships no more. So maybe he's just going for stats now. But he was always stat driven, more so than other superstars, because your actions show a lot. You can only judge somebody based off their actions. You know, if I wear a shirt and it got some, I don't know, some gay shit on it, yeah, people gonna be like, yo, what the fuck he wearing that shirt for? You know, you could be sending a message at that point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But a man is judged by his actions. That's why I could come down to that, you know? Yeah, he did it his way at the end of the day, but that still doesn't go by with criticism, you know? Sports is just much like real life, Heartless. That's just like me taking a shortcut to get money or to be successful, all right? Of course, I'm going to face negative criticism that comes along the way, you know? But you got to have tough skin and be willing to face it, because some people are going to look at you like, oh, this motherfucker not really the man. He just got it because he knows such and such. You know, it is what it is. But you can't complain about it. You got to take the good with the bad. No, you know how Kobe said, "I want to get it the hard way." But a lot of people, some people don't want to get it that way. Some people want to take the easy route out. Now, the problem with him is he did it his way, but you still underachieved. You ain't got no three-peat. You never been part of no dynasty. You lost more than you won. You're gonna have to be held accountable for that. It's just it is what it is. I'm not saying he ain't a great player, but he's gonna have to get held accountable for that. Doesn't matter if it's fair or not fair or nothing like that. It is what it is. Life ain't fair. I should have got this. I should have got that. Oh well, we could say this all about life, but the main thing is we just got to go by reality and what the reality of the situation is. Just like Jerry West got 8 finals losses, LeBron got 6. All right. It is what it is. So at the end of the day, when we comparing greats, all of that stuff comes into play. Does he got good individual dominance? Yes. It's pretty good. You know, it's not the most individual dominance I ever seen, but it's still good. You know, Walt Chamberlain was a big stat stuffer. I think he played for a lot of stats. Then not saying he didn't play to win, but maybe stats was his main concern. Some guys just think different. They're wired differently. You know? You ever played basketball with a guy that all he care about is winning? He yelling and screaming in your face and he trying to push you to the limit. But then there's some other dudes that just say, check out my stats. I'm just trying to, you know, everybody different. You know, it's just like when you meet somebody, some cat's going to be aggressive. Some guy's going to be laid back. It's no different. Sports is just like life in a lot of ways. You know, we all want the same thing. We all want to be successful. We all want to make money, right? Well, that's the same way with playing sports. You want to win. You want to do everything in your power to try to win. Now, I don't hold it. If he wants to win with super teams, fine, but I suspect you to win more with them. If he was 6-4, then maybe we have a different story. Then I could probably say, oh, him and Kareem got even more in common. Because when he surpasses Kareem, all he's going to surpass Kareem in is a record broken. But Kareem outbeats him in every individual accolade almost. He got more MVPs. He won more than he lost, right? He was more dominant than LeBron, prime for prime. Prime for prime, peak prime for prime. Kareem was more dominant, you know? He ain't got more finals MVP. That's one, you know? But it's still not enough, though. Heartless. Now, Kareem's biggest knock, Heartless, is the fact that he let Magic Johnson steal some of the thunder. Championships is a team accolade. But of course, the leader got to get the blame for the wins and losses. It goes both ways, you know? Yes, finals MVP is an individual accolade, yes. And once you get it, it stays on your resume for eternity. It never leaves. Nobody could break that record. Nobody could take it away from you. It's something that you hold on to. Now, that's one thing he has over Kareem. That means he was the alpha, the number one for all his championship runs. But here's where it hits a problem. He lost more. Now, if he won more, it'll be a complete different story. You know? 4 beats 2 individually, yes. But Kareem got more individual dominance than LeBron James. That's one accolade. That ain't all of them, because everything else goes to Kareem. So even when he surpasses Kareem on the scoring record, Kareem still should be ranked above LeBron James. Well, again, LeBron's a 4-time finals MVP. So clearly, he was the alpha, the number one on his winning teams. Kareem had to split it with Magic Johnson. That's the biggest knock on his career. But on the flip side to that, he got a championship without Magic. All right? So Magic never proved he can win without Kareem. But Kareem got one without Magic. But on the flip side to that again, he shared the spotlight with Magic Johnson. That's another knock on Kobe. That's one of the knocks on Kobe. He couldn't rip some of those MVPs away from Shaq. He couldn't rip that alpha status away from Shaq. Shaq stole 3 finals MVPs from Kobe. I wouldn't say stole, he earned them, you know. But that's one accolade. Kareem's still a 6-time champion. LeBron is not. Kareem has won more than LeBron James in every aspect of basketball. And he was more dominant. He has more individual dominance overall. Now, you could say in the finals, yeah, you could probably give the finals edge to LeBron James, yes. But with that still being said, he still lost more times. So, yes, you're right. LeBron is the reason for winning his chips more than Kareem did for his, you know. But it's funny because Kareem did deserve a finals MVP more than Magic, but I don't know why they gave, you know, politics. They gave one to Magic when it should have been to Kareem, you know. But that's neither here or there. But the main thing is the fact of the reality is what if, should have, could have. We don't go by that. We go by what actually happened. Now, I could say Kareem should have won more finals MVPs, especially the one that they gave to Magic. But the fact is he didn't get it. You know, it is what it is. And you got to keep pushing until you get it. Now, there are some people that will rank LeBron over Kareem. I understand that. But even that is still not really convincing. All right? It's still not a big audience for that. You know, the media will tell you LeBron's the second greatest basketball player of all time. Because every time you look at the top 10, LeBron's always like number 2 for the media. But the general public don't have that same energy. The people, the streets, we don't have that same energy. And at the end of the day, if you can't convince us, then you ain't going to be considered that. It's as simple as that. You know, there's a lot of people that still think Kobe's better than LeBron James. You know, Kobe got more team success, but less individual success. LeBron is clearly a more dominant basketball player than Kobe. He got the accolades to show for it. That is correct. Kobe got the team success. LeBron got the individual success. Now, for LeBron James to truly knock Kobe off, you got to get the team success done. Maybe if you win one more chip, he'll have a decisive advantage over Kobe Bryant. Because he'll have both of the 2 main factors. Salute, G Money. What you think of this game so far? But that's no knock on LeBron. There's a lot of people that got him top 10. I got him at number 6. If he can't make the postseason this year with playing with another top 10 talent, I got to hold that against him. That'll be your second year doing that. Because technically, you're supposed to be on a playoff contender. And depending on your seeding, a playoff contender becomes a title contender. So, man, I've been at this for a long time, man. Everybody get judged the same way. There's no bias. Everybody get judged the same way. I got to see more from LeBron, though. 20 years and 4 championships, but you've been on a title contender for more than a decade. That means you came up short. That's why you got 6 finals losses. I need to see more. $10 years is a lot of time to be losing. 54-48. That's what I got. Who got that score? Am I up to date? Oh, man, I forget the fucking... Say I'm busy talking. I forgot to miss the halftime. I wanted to do a breakdown of the All-Star game on the halftime. Maybe I could do that a little bit with the game. You know. Maybe I could do that later or something. You know. But then it's true to attacks the basket. That's what I just saw that play just now. Man, Boston Celtics got a couple guys in street clothes. Or at least only one that I could see, Marcus Smart. Here come AD, back his man down, back to basket, fade away, miss. That's a good shot by AD though. He's a pretty solid back to basket scorer. That's a rare thing in today's league because a lot of guys don't do that too much no more. Look at that dunk from Jaylen Brown. Very little effort to get that dunk off. Once you get past one defender, you almost got a clear path to the basket. It's just nothing but you and air. But I get your point, Lil. I get your point, Heartless. But all I'm saying is, if something's so close and it's like you 36%, I'm 35%, it's almost irrelevant because it's not really that. Nobody has a clear edge over nobody. You know what I'm saying? If it's like Kawhi Leonard compared to Jason Tatum on defense, now that's a true advantage, and that's worth talking about because one guy clearly has an advantage over the other guy. But when it's too close and it's just, tit for tat and it's very close, you would go either way with it. It's the same thing with scoring titles, right? Jordan got 10 of them. If LeBron had like 7, 8, I'm going to say, okay, that's pretty comparable and close. But if you got one and you only played one 82-game season, what are we talking about? There's no comparison no more. What are we comparing? We can't compare something if the margin is too low. That's like comparing somebody's bank account, If you ain't nowhere close to somebody else's tax bracket, why are you even mentioning in the same breath with them for? Don't make no sense. That's like me comparing my tax bracket to Floyd Mayweather. I got no business comparing my tax bracket to Floyd. We're not even in the same world. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like Floyd and, I don't know, let's just say Michael Jordan, right? Then they got a little battle on their hands, right? It's a little more comparable, right? If it's, this guy has 1 million more than you, then okay, it's still 1 million more, but it's still comparable, And it's like, whatever, tit for tats type of stuff. But I want to know what you do that's clearly better than the next player, not if it's so close that it's debatable and both of you guys aren't really that good at it. Free throws. LeBron's not a good free throw shooter. We know that. So me comparing his free throw skills to Jordan is a waste of time. Let's compare LeBron to another guy that don't shoot good free throws instead of comparing it to a guy that shoots real good free throws because they're not in the same league anymore. Big time 3 for LeBron. 59. Yeah, don't rub it in. Kyrie was clutch today, I know. And he beat my Knicks. After I criticize him, Kyrie Irving cold, man. He probably that's a score. That's a scorer's mentality. Kyrie Irving is a scorer. He's not a pass first point guard. The man is a scorer. It's all in the mentality. It's how you approach things, Everybody can't be a baller. Everybody can't be a hustler. Everybody can't be a gangster. Everybody can't be rich. Everybody can't be smart. Everybody's different. Everybody fit in a different lane, So when we talk about per scores mentality, that's Kyrie Irving. That's one. Kevin Durant is a natural scorer. You know, these are guys that looking to bust your ass on the offensive end day in and day out. It's a mentality thing. It's how you approach the game. I played basketball for so long. I know a per scorer when I see one. You know, opposite to the triple double guy. The triple double guy is not the main. He's not looking to score all the time. You know, he's looking to get the whole team involved. He's playing an all around game. You know, that's different. You know, LeBron with a three, big time. 65-56. This is the best team in the East, by the way. So if the Lakers get a win against the best team in the East, they're ready for prime time. LeBron James is playing at a high level. Top 5 best player in the game, so he's going to get judged as it. Yes, I want Kyrie shooting my last shot too. No doubt. It's like LeBron and Larry Bird. If the game's on the line, I want Larry Bird taking the final shot. Right? It doesn't matter if who hits more clutch shots. That doesn't mean you're a better clutch performer. Right? Sometimes being clutch could, be preventing somebody from even getting to a game 7 because you just dominant. You crush their hopes of even having a game 7. But no, this shit ends today, right now, done. You over. You're not even a factor anymore. You know what I'm saying? Clutch could be a rebound, a pass, assist. It's many examples of being clutch. You know. But if you're talking about a go-getter, a guy that tell me to go and get a bucket, yeah. You seen that big shot Kyrie hit while he was playing with LeBron, right? That's a guy that has big cojones. He want to take those shots. Dagger 3, exactly. That's a scorer's first. LeBron wasn't looking to score. LeBron's busy playing defense. He did the chase down block. He playing an all-around game. His mind isn't 100% focused on scoring. Kyrie Irving, give me the ball and get out of my way. That guy's a scorer. Scorer's mentality. It's a preference. It depends on what you prefer more. Sometimes that could come back and bite you in the foot. You know, guys that have scorers mentality first don't always win games. Sometimes they could choke a game, but they got the biggest balls, if you ask me. No homo, because they know that taking a lot of shots, they know that taking the final shot could either make or break them for ultimate criticism, and they're willing to take that shot. LeBron wasn't willing to do that early on in his career because he didn't want to go to the free throw line. He didn't want to take the final shot. He didn't want that pressure. He passed it off to the other guy. That's not a scorer's first mentality. Even if the guy is wide open, get the fuck out of my way. I'm scoring. The game is on the line. I'm not even looking at you no more. That's a scorer's mentality. LeBron developed some of it from D. Wade. D. Wade was a killer, and he gave some of that to LeBron James. No, Tatum ain't no superstar for me. LeBron settling for that 3 ball is becoming really effective. He's getting in a good shooting form, a good shooting motion. 21 points for LeBron James. Free dunk for LeBron James. Easy work. Good passing. There you go. Now, see, another thing when I'm talking about pitting players in this generation, Michael Jordan didn't take a lot of threes, but if he played in today's era, he would have to make that adjustment to taking a lot of threes. He would take a lot of threes, right? Maybe not. But most likely he would take a lot of threes. Just like LeBron James would have to make the adjustment in the 80s and 90s. You know, he would have to make an adjustment. He can't play the same way of basketball because he won't even have the access to do it. What he will have to do is play completely different. His mindset will have to be different. Maybe he will have to be a score first player to get the job done a little more. Oh, what's up? Hoop Facts. What it do, Hoop? I already got you, brother. Look, I already got you, man. I already got you, fam. I already got you. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Come do, brother. Facts Hater Proof. He changed his name to Facts Hater Proof. Holy shit. You know, I'm just doing my thing, dropping gems as usual. Because I have a criteria. I've been doing this for years, man. I'm an OG of this game. I'm an OG of YouTube. And not too many like me. You know, a lot of people some people in the media be stealing some of my ideas or coming up with them, or at least getting it from the general public because you're in tune with the streets. You know, the media and the streets is two completely different things. The general public
P, what up,
what
bro?
up, bro? What's up, son?
God damn, man, it's been a minute, bro.
Hell yeah, it's been a minute, son. I mean, people been asking about you, like, where's Hoop at? You know what I'm saying? I say he'd be around, you know, he'll be back.
How you, bro? How the fam and shit, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, son. I'm back in LA. You know what I'm saying?
It's about fucking time. I can tell by the background.
Words, son.
Yeah, it's good to fucking see you, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Yo, what you been up to though, man? What's the 411?
I mean, man, everything been good. Then, you know, I just got into a little bullshit with the law enforcement, you know.
Okay, hey man.
I'm just glad to be here, man.
Word. Yo, you seen what them cops did to that brother, man?
Oh yeah, I seen that shit today.
Yo, they jumped that dude. 5 dudes jumping one guy.
Yo, they was pepper spraying them for no reason. Like,
hey, what the fuck? These niggas was wilding, son. Yo, and even if they get off, the streets gotta handle that. The streets gotta handle that.
It's so much shit. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I don't understand, bro.
Word.
These niggas is a fucking gang, like
word, son.
Gang, right?
It's not even a race thing no more. Now it's just like police brutality. It's just dudes abusing the power that they get. That's all it comes down to.
And I'm like, yo, they know they being watched and still doing this shit.
Word.
Yo, your mentality gotta be all fucked up. Like knowing you're being watched and you still doing some bogus shit.
Hell yeah. At this point, son, it's not even good to be even walking by police officers no more. I see law enforcement, I walk the other way. Fuck that shit, son.
Yo,
I ain't calling them for nothing. I ain't even communicating with them dudes. Y'all stay where y'all at. I stay where I'm at.
Yo, man. Yo, yo, P, I had fucking got niggas tried to stab me up the other day and shit, right?
Yeah.
So you know what I said? I told the people, yo, call the ambulance. Don't call the police. Call the ambulance. Yo, yeah. I said, call the ambulance. Don't call no fucking police. You know?
All right.
Yeah, what up, man? You good though?
Yeah, man, chilling, son. Word. But you handle all that good now, right?
Everything good, man.
Word.
Shit could have been a lot worse.
Word. You can't have it both ways, man. LeBron can't be a score first player, and then you say he's an all-around player. It's either one or the other. If he's an all-around player, a guy that likes triple doubles, he's not a score first player. Then it's simple. He's like Oscar Robertson.
LeBron.
You know, just because he's getting buckets now, because he's
like LeBron is not a killer. Like LeBron, like I mean,
he's not a score first. He's not a score first player. I mean, I don't understand when people try to. You gotta give him every title. He got to be everything. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I mean,
like not only that, he don't really get his buckets when it's most needed.
Yeah,
consistently, you know.
His offensive game is flawed.
He be stat padding and shit.
You know, he's still doing that. He did it a lot more last year. You still do it. You think he's still doing it this year?
Hell yeah.
He said, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, though, man. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You got to be one or the other, man. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no such a thing as you being both. You know?
Like you see Kawhi Leonard starting to come back to life.
Yeah, he did. He started to come
Yeah,
back to life.
boy, looking good.
Yeah, and I was funny because I was talking about Kawhi. I said he gonna have to do something to come back. You know?
Yeah,
And
you right. You can see
he got them in the playoffs right now
you
as we
can
speak.
see he's getting healthy. Yo, P, you can
Yeah.
see he's getting healthy and healthier. That's good.
Word. And yo, in a week's time span, he beat Luka, LeBron, and got revenge on Greg Pop. He beat all of them in 1 week. You know,
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, he played all three of those guys in 1 week. You know, so he got to visit his old team, the Spurs. You know, get some revenge on Greg Pop. You know, they shook hands and everything at the end. But then he got his nemesis, Luka, because Luka can't get past Kawhi. You know, he beat up on Luka again, and then he beat LeBron again.
Yeah, that boy Kawhi, and guess what? He ain't even in full effect yet.
Yeah.
That's
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, son. But who you got this year so far then? Word. Who you got so far winning this year? Who? You know, Kid Trunks. Everybody's was asking about you, son. Yo, you hear me? Oh, he probably went away to do something real quick. Yo,
you heard
yo,
P? What they was saying?
yeah. Everybody was asking for you, Sonny. Like, yo, where Kid Trunks? I mean, where Hoop Facts at? Kid Trunks was asking about you. You know, Chi-Town. Everybody was asking about you, son. You know, they wanted to get your info on what the Clippers was like. You know, so it is what it is.
Yeah, tell them, man, the Clippers good. Kawhi's back, man. We looking good. And that boy Paul George is balling. You feel me?
Yeah, he balling. Yeah.
Yo, to me, I think Kyrie and Paul George got the prettiest games in the NBA. Their game is so pretty.
For a skill standpoint?
No, I'm
like
talking about as
flat
far
out.
as like finesse and like just, just watching them play, like, got the prettiest game.
Oh, definitely. Oh, from an entertainment standpoint, ain't
Yeah, like
Kyrie
Paul
Irving?
George and Kyrie Irving.
No, he's Showtime. Just to watch him play is worth your money.
Yeah, like even watching
That's
Paul
that
George, like
playground
how
shit.
smooth he is. Like
Yeah.
people don't know Paul George's handle is elite.
Word.
Like the way he stepped back and that shit is nice, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, he got it on the screen. That shit is lethal. That shit is lethal.
Like I thought Cam Reddish would have been the next Paul George. I don't know what's going on with him.
Word. Hey, yo, Switch, we talking about exciting players to watch. You got Kawhi on that too? Not Kawhi. I mean Kyrie Irving.
My favorite player in the NBA.
Oh, he knows us. Okay. You know, yo, he put it on my Knicks today, though, man. You know,
Of course, what you expect?
he put it on my Knicks today. You know, it's all
Knicks.
good. You know, yo, but how you living though, Switch?
I'm watching this game right now. I'm tuned in.
Hey, yo, Swish. I was just telling P. I was like, yo, I think Kyrie Irving and Paul George has the prettiest game in the NBA. Do you agree?
Paul George is like the 6'8" Kyrie. Yeah, I mean, you could say that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like Paul George remind me of T-Mac.
He dribble better though.
Oh yeah.
He don't shoot as
You
good,
think
but
so?
he don't shoot as good, but he dribble better than T-Mac.
You think so?
Hell yeah. He
Yo,
dribble
T-Mac
like
has some
Kyrie
handle.
almost.
Huh?
Yo, T-Mac was nasty though.
I mean,
Son.
Paul George dribble like Kyrie almost. I mean, T-Mac had like the hesitation. He had like more so like moves than like handle like Paul George.
Yo, Switch, he had a good left to right.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had that. He had that good cross. So he had them long arms. T-Mac, man, was something though.
Paul George got it on the string.
Yeah,
he do too.
He do.
Yo, Paul George got a pretty game, man. Like that shit is sexy to watch.
Word. Hell yeah.
What you think about the big fella?
Who?
Huh?
What y'all think about the big fella, JoJo?
Cool. To my Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, he's nice. He's good, but Philly got to show me something.
Hey, I said it 2 weeks ago. Philly might go to the finals. This the
I
best
don't
team.
know,
This the best
man.
team they ever had. I done seen.
Yo, James. Yeah, man. James Harden is a fluke to me.
Yo, but switch. They doing Joe Embiid dirty though. He plays like an MVP almost every season. Now you don't even put him in the All-Star starting lineup.
Who is he supposed to start over?
Let's look at the roster.
He supposed to start over Tatum, Giannis, or KD.
Hold on. Let me see the roster real quick. Maybe I can share the screen.
Yo, how Jokic got 2 MVPs? That is ridiculous.
What you mean?
Yeah, I think he got. I believe he deserved the first one. I don't think he
Come
deserved the
on,
second.
man.
I think the second one should have went to Embiid. He had a higher seed team, and his numbers was just as good. I think
Who
they.
played more? Who played more games?
Now, yeah. You got
I
Son
don't know.
played
I'm
more
just
games.
asking.
No. What's his guy? Man, I'm forgetting his name now. The Joker played more games, but he was a 6 seed, and Embiid was a higher seed team, and he did more lifting. You know,
I think the NBA is trying to promote the
I don't
foreign
want to. I don't.
players. I
We
think they're
can't be
trying to
giving.
promote.
Well, but we can't be
NBA
giving people 6 to 8 seeds MVPs, man. Come on,
fact.
man.
I think
You
they're
know,
trying to promote the foreign players more right now than the
Okay, I
national
mean,
players.
Jokic is more deserving than Nash.
what? No, now he's more deserving. He's number 1 seed now, so I don't got no problem with it. Because he putting up the numbers and he's number 1 seed.
No, I
I'm
said
just
he
talking
more
about.
deserving than Steve Nash was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was years ago.
I give you that. You ain't gonna get no argument out of me on that one. You know, you get that one
Shit.
first. Yeah, I give you that. You know, but let me see. Hold on. I want to see these Eastern Conference
I mean,
All-Stars.
MB was playing with James Harden last season. I think they look at all of that, man.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
James
James,
Harden wasn't
You know what
falling
I'm
like
saying?
that.
yeah, James Harden washed up.
Nah. Hell no.
Bro, he
Okay,
well
yo,
wait.
here's the Eastern Conference All-Stars. You got Donovan Mitchell, Giannis, Jason Tatum, Kyrie, and Kevin Durant. Who you taking
Yeah,
off?
I mean, he can
Shit.
start over. He can start over. I mean, KD been out of the
Listen,
All-Star game the past couple years. They gonna put KD in there.
Yeah. So
he has
I don't know.
Yeah, KD ain't played in like 3 years.
really.
I don't know how to.
Yeah, he wasn't
Who
in
would you
Cleveland
take off?
All-Star game. He wasn't there the year before. He was injured.
Yeah, who would you take off though? Would
I
you
mean,
or would
probably
you take off
Giannis,
anybody?
but I mean, I guess Giannis.
Nah, I don't think we could take Giannis off, man. This is a guy we call the best player in basketball.
Exactly. So Embiid off the bench. That's what I'm saying. You can't take off
Yeah,
Tatum.
maybe it is. The weakest guy in here because he didn't play enough games. Probably would be KD. But you
KD,
don't
yeah.
want to do that because KD got the entertainment factor, so they're not going to take him on.
They won 13 straight games, 14 straight.
Yeah. Okay, what about the West? You got LeBron, you got the Joker, you got Zion, Steph, and Luka.
No Zion.
No Zion?
Nah, not starting. Hell no.
Yeah, so he should have been off that list then. He should have
Mm.
probably been off that list. At least that's the weakest link out of that list. Not saying he bad, but he didn't play enough.
Yeah, he missed 20 games. How you an all-star starter and you missed 20 games? Now,
Yeah,
if you
that's
LeBron
bugged.
James, I understand, but he ain't on LeBron James level or Kevin Durant or
Yeah.
Curry level.
Well, you're gonna have to put LeBron or KD in the starting lineup because that provides an entertainment factor. People just want to see it anyway. You know. We got 79 to 81 so far.
Man, they really. I mean, so
What score
I
you
guess
got so far?
Embiid off the bench.
Yeah, I guess right. I guess so. No, only guy you could possibly take off is KD, but I don't think the league ain't gonna do that though. So,
I think Sabonis. You could have started Sabonis out west or
Hell yeah. Reserves. I think Dame Dollar will be a reserve for guards.
Dame and Ja.
Yeah. Oh, now it's tied ball game. We got a ball game on our hands, man. Yo, what you think of AD since he been back? Or is it a little too early to tell? How would you rate his performance since he been back?
AD a top 10 player.
Oh, no question. No question.
They been doing this thing. They gonna win tonight. The Lakers gonna win this game.
I like to see. I like to see that get done. Because I'm not down as a New Yorker. I don't like Boston at all. I think we're more rivals than LA because it's a city type of thing. You know,
Who y'all got for most
Boston.
improved? Who y'all got for most improved player?
Most improved?
Yeah.
Man. I don't know. I can't really think of a name off the bat. What about you?
I'll take Shea Gilgeous or Laurie Marketing. Because they gonna be first time all-stars. Or I can go with
that's a good pick. That's a good pick. You could go with Shea Gilgeous. You go with Shea Gilgeous.
Yeah.
You know, anytime a guy becomes a first-time all-star, he's always a good nominee for most improved. Because especially if you haven't been an all-star never before. So if this is your first time being an all-star, you can always get that most improved award. Then Giannis got that before? Giannis had that most improved award.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him winning that one year. Now look at him. Now he's considered the best player in basketball.
He got most improved, MVP, defensive player of the year.
Yep. Word.
So on your all-time list, how can Giannis get in the all-time top 10?
He got the individual dominance. I need more championships. If he get one more, he'd be knocking on him and Hakeem would be knocking almost damn near on the same door because they got almost the same accomplishments. So if you put Hakeem in your top 10, you could definitely put Giannis in there. So and a lot of people got Hakeem in their top 10. So he's knocking on that door. I need more team success though. I definitely need more team success. Can't put you in there with just one championship. I need more. You know,
he definitely top 75.
Yeah. Oh, no question. You know.
Yeah.
So he got to put some more work in. But guess what? He got 10 years to do it. You know, still in his prime. So he got a way to go. He could carve up a pretty good legacy. Word, man.
Yeah, but I don't. But like my thing about Giannis, I don't really know because like he definitely got to win more championships. You know.
Right. No question. Winning comes first.
Yeah. So he definitely got to but he could possibly get up there when it's all said and done.
Word.
Where is he on this power forward list?
My thing is
he top
saying
5?
like right now, like regular season MVPs is watered down now.
Where would you put, yo, Hoop, is Giannis the best player in the league for you?
Nah.
Oh, who is it then?
Because he can be stopped. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
okay, who
we've seen it last year. We seen it last year. Like, once you pack up the lane, he has nothing to offer. Like, so we've seen it with Boston. It was nasty. A lot of traveling, a lot of charging through the lane. It looked bad when they started clamping down, bro. Like,
Damn.
And he has nothing to, he has no go-to after that. Once you block off that lane, you take him out the game. Then that's when
his shooting is definitely something that definitely needs improvement.
And he starts traveling and doing the charges. You've seen it. We was talking about it against the Celtics when, he was looking bad a lot of times when they blocked that lane off.
Oh yeah, they call it the wall, but Giannis claims that he could play through it now. He said he could fight through the wall. So we got to see.
Did that make any? Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, I mean, he ain't gonna say the negative. He always gonna say the positive. So we
I'm
got to
just
see.
saying, do you know how that, bro? Come on, bro. If it's a wall waiting for you and you charge through, that's obviously an offensive foul. You feel me?
Yeah.
Come on, you got to step your game up to,
Word. So who you
Like,
think better than Giannis right now?
who the fuck want to watch somebody run through? I'd rather watch football for all that. Like, come on,
So
P. Like,
who you got over Giannis though? Then, like, who you pick? Name a player that you think is better than Giannis.
a couple players, Steph Curry,
Okay.
Jason Tatum,
Okay.
Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
You got a couple players.
But Kawhi's that guy that he got to get.
Three.
He need to
Huh?
get that big. What did he said? Beverly shot a 3.
Yeah.
Oh, he got to get revenge on Kawhi. I think Kawhi's
Don't get me wrong.
he
Giannis is what confuses Giannis to be the best player is that he's dominant.
right.
But
Oh yeah, because he got the dunks and he could attack the basket. Yeah.
you're so called dominant. How are you able to be stopped at times?
Wow.
We seen him been stopped, right or wrong. Like Shaq, we never seen prime Shaq ever fucking stopped.
Right.
No matter what the fuck you do, right or wrong.
Yeah, I mean, well, Shaq was a monster, man. He turned around with that big ass elbow. It was nothing else. Nobody.
What was Shaq doing this? How many points was Shaq averaging this era?
Oh my god. I don't even know. 40.
Oh, huh?
45, 40.
Nah. Hell no.
What you mean?
Hell no.
Who the fuck could guard him right now?
45, man.
No, he'd be I think he'd be a beast though, Swish. Kind of like Zion. Zion's smaller than Shaq. So Zion dominating the post. Shaq could be doing the same thing.
But,
he had to get out there. He had to run out and get out there a little more. He can't camp out in the post though. I give you that much. He won't be able to camp
no,
out
actually,
in the post.
he still can. Who the fuck gonna stop him?
Man.
Nah, 3-second violation. They made that
can't
because
do all that posting up shit like how he did back then. It ain't gonna be the exact same.
Yo, Swish, they made the 3-point violation. They ain't cause a Shaq. They got him out that post.
Oh no, but he was still dominant after that.
Yeah, he was.
They gonna zone up. They gonna zone
He was
Shaq
still
up.
averaging like 35.
Yeah, man. But he'd be a beast. Shaq could be a beast in any time frame, man. This is Shaq. But he would still need a Kobe-like guy to help him close. That perimeter player to help him close. He excels better when he has that perimeter guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He had Penny Hardaway was his first go around. Then he met Kobe. Kobe was the ultimate one. So that was the one that did it. And Kobe himself, Kobe likes playing with a big.
So what would Shaq do in the 60s and 70s? Because he couldn't play bully ball.
60s and 70s?
In the 60s, he couldn't play bully ball. What would he do?
I mean, I think he could still camp out and dunk in the post. So I think he still have he still have his way.
Man,
he
Wilt
can still
would
do
have
that.
He would have cooked Shaq.
Who you think? Walt would have cooked Shaq?
Man, Wilt would have cooked Shaq.
Yeah, because I think Wilt would take him out there. Wilt could back you away from that post a little bit.
And he run faster than Shaq and everything.
Yeah. But Shaq kind of hurt his own career because he wasn't eating right, or he wasn't taking care of his body right.
That boy Wilt got that fadeaway.
Right. Oh, Lakers winning this game. Yo, Swish, you may be right. Lakers may actually close this game out.
Hey, LeBron gonna have about 38. They can't stop him. They can't stop him, man. He been playing 20 years, man. He figured the rules out, man. He figured the game out.
Yeah. How about what about Jason Tatum? How much points do you think he gonna end up with? He don't look like he's too sharp right now.
Damn, Schroeder, that's a good take, man.
And just like that, the lead is almost going down.
Damn, they got Hachimura out there.
Oh yeah, he gonna have to fit in with this team a little better. You're gonna have to give him some better touches. He is a double-digit scorer. He could give you 13 a game. He just got to get more touches.
Oh, Tatum with the step back. That's short. Oh, he blew the layup.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. 90 to 86. 91 to 86. That's what I got. You got that
Yeah,
too?
yeah. Tatum got 25. He's 7 for 22.
Oh, that's an off game.
Oh, Schroeder pull up, man.
Oh man, you're a little ahead of me. Yeah, you're a little ahead of me, son. Damn, Tatum got to finish that layup.
You seen it?
Yeah. That looked like it was going in too. It was lazy. It looked like he didn't put that much effort into it. Okay, I'm gonna see this Schroeder move that you're talking about. But he put somebody in a spin cycle already.
They can't guard Schroeder, man. They need Marcus Smart.
Oh yeah.
Well,
he put that. Who did he just put in that spin cycle? Was that Tatum?
Destroyed him.
He put that.
Then he hit the jumper.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. But yeah, that was hoop facts, man. I didn't see homie in a long time, son.
What team he rock with?
He liked the Clippers. He likes Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers. Yeah, he liked the Clippers. So
they playing tonight. Had a good game tonight.
Oh, word? Yeah, I know. They playing if I'm not mistaken, they playing Atlanta. Right? Yeah, they're playing Atlanta. That's the thing with basketball, man. You can't be switching from game to game sometimes. I like to do that, but I can't do it. You know, be too inconsistent going from game to game. No. But G Money, salute. I know G Money watching this game. You know I know he's gonna hop on later. Tomorrow I got my Eagles. Oh man, that's gonna be a big one. 12 o'clock. I am a little nervous, but I think they could pull it out. It's gonna be a big one, man. Everybody at my work saying go 76 or go 49ers. So I'm one of the few people actually rooting for the Eagles. Commercial break right now. Yo, Switch, what do you think? You think Kyrie stays with the Nets next season? Because I know they're going to try to get rid of Ben Simmons. The Nets, according to reports, I don't know how true it is, but the Nets don't want to have nothing to do with Ben Simmons. They want him out of there.
Hey, you know Steven Jackson?
Yeah, I met him before.
Okay, he said he was on an interview. He said they asked him 5 players who can play back in the day.
Yeah.
And he said Westbrook, Draymond, LeBron, Kyrie, and I think he said KD. Yep.
I agree with the Kyrie, Kevin Durant, LeBron. I don't know about Draymond Green. I think Draymond Green would be
He
he'd
can
be
play.
way. I think he'd be a role player though. I mean, he's
Yeah.
pretty much a role player now. So
Yeah.
I don't even count that because I don't rate role players like that. But yeah, I agree with the superstars. I mean, and the all stars. I guess Westbrook could be an all star for a couple of seasons. You know. So yeah, I agree with that. I think all those guys play. I mean, if you're a great player, you're a great player. You're all time great. That means you're all time great. You know, you just have to
Oh,
make a couple of adjustments.
yeah.
You know, but it is what it is. 11-20, LeBron 30 points, 11 for 23.
I took AD to get 15 points on the parlay.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he got 13 right now.
No, two more.
I took Jalen Brown for 20. I took Tatum for 20. I took LeBron for 30.
But he's at 30 now. Can you go over?
No, I'm gonna leave it where it's at.
AD got his 15.
He got 13.
Oh, he got 13. Oh, that dunk is 13. Oh, my bad. 5 for 10. That's not bad.
When they got Malcolm Brogdon checking LeBron, that's a bad idea.
Oh, yes, that's definitely a mismatch. That's barbecue chicken, like Shaq was saying. But yo,
where's Jason Tatum at?
Where you think Kyrie Irving stay with the Nets next season?
Yeah.
You think so? Oh shit,
Yeah.
man, you say that. I don't think he's gonna re-sign with them, man. I think he gone.
Where?
I don't know where he could go, but I don't think he's gonna stay with the Nets. I think KD probably still be there, but I don't think Kyrie.
If KD there, Kyrie will be there.
I know they're trying to get rid of Ben Simmons from basically I heard off reports. They tired of Ben Simmons over.
Who can you trade Ben Simmons for? Miles Turner? Nope.
No. Ben Simmons' trade value went down, so you can't really get much from him. You know, in order to have a good trade, the player still has to be putting up something. You know, have some good numbers. His trade value went down the drain. At this point, who really want to make a trade for Ben Simmons?
I bet the Wizards would trade Kuzma for him.
That's not bad. That's probably the best you could get for him right now.
That ain't bad though.
Huh? Yeah, that ain't bad. But that's the best you could probably get from him because his value went down. It's the same with Westbrook. His value went down so bad from last season, nobody wanted him. I think his value went back up now because he's been coming off the bench and he proved that he could fit in with a team now. So maybe people look at that and be like, hey, you know what? He could fit in the locker now. He's solid. Real trade for him. But coming off the bench saved his career, to be honest with you, because if the reports kept coming out, they kept putting the blame on him, his reputation would have went down and down. No team want to take a chance with that. Oh, AD missed that shot.
Is Rondo gonna ever return back to the league?
I don't think so with that. And he had some legal problems.
I don't know.
I heard he was in some off the court situation. I think I don't know. I think something with like domestic violence, something like that. I don't know, but I know he had some legal issues that he had to handle.
What about Carmelo? Why do you think Carmelo not in the league?
I think, be honest with you, I think Carmelo blackballed. I don't think no team want him.
Blackballed.
No, he wouldn't been in the league last season if it wasn't for LeBron. LeBron was vouching for him. So
they kicking Melo out the league, man.
They didn't even really want him last year. He just got saved because he friends with LeBron, and LeBron talked the Lakers organization to bring him in. According to him, he said LeBron gave him a call and said, "It's time, let's go." That was it. So
they kicked my boy out the league, man.
Hell yeah. I don't know why, but
probably his personal life or something, man.
Oh yeah, and he got a reputation hurt with that narrative that he can't fit with a team, So like he's a cancer to a team. That was a narrative.
They probably want him to play like 12 minutes a game. He probably like, man, forget that. I can stay at home.
Word. And the fun thing, he can still give you double digits. I don't know why people fronting on him like he can't score. He said, as long as he got a jump shot, you can score. You could be old as hell and still score. You ever play basketball against old ass dudes in the YMCA? They ain't athletic, but they still got a jump shot.
Yeah, as far as a role player, he's definitely valuable.
Yeah, no doubt. When everything gone from you in basketball, the thing that never leaves is your jump shot.
Or your footwork.
Yeah, or your footwork. That always stays with you. If you got that ratchet, you know how to shoot. Man, it's just a motion thing. You know, it's just how you flicker the wrist or whatever way you take your shot. Yeah. Yeah, it's always gonna be that's always gonna be solid for you.
See, I seen Kemba Walker, he overseas.
Oh, word? Damn. Now he's gone. Okay. What league he
I went
playing
to the
in?
game. I went to the Dallas and Cavs game. I thought Luka was playing the starting lineup.
Right.
They announced Kemba Walker shit. He dropped 34 points.
Damn. That's what's
A
up.
couple weeks later, he was out the league. I'm like, damn.
Man, they be doing some people dirty sometimes, man.
Man.
It's hard to stay into the league a long time.
When Dennis
If your
Smith
name
Jr.,
ain't Michael Jordan,
they got him out the league.
word.
He back
Hell
in.
yeah.
No.
If your name ain't Michael Jordan, LeBron, or Kobe, I think those three guys, they always had a spot in the league. They could come back and play at 50 and people will put them on the team. You know, they'll always have a job in the NBA. You know, even if they ain't playing good, they always gonna have a job. Like LeBron could play forever. Nobody's gonna tell him not to play basketball. You know,
Man, how he playing, man, he really can play until he 42 years old.
probably he probably still. He probably do that.
He can though. That shit crazy.
Now, if he does that, it'll take a longer time to break that record because he's going way past the 38,000. No, so
yeah, I don't think
it'll take
nobody
a little
gonna break
longer.
his scoring record.
Oh no, it's gonna get broken. I mean,
By who?
all those things. I don't know. I don't know what player right now.
Nobody playing right now.
Nobody playing right now. Nobody playing right now. Maybe another generation or two, but it's gonna happen. I mean, like Kareem held on to that record for what, like 20 years? You know, so
And it took somebody to come out of high school to break it.
yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Somebody out of high school got to do it, or
That's what I'm
somebody
saying.
that's a real big superstar, the face of the league, and they playing basketball for a significant long amount of time without no injuries. They're gonna have to be able to take care of their body.
Yeah, bro. That shit is impossible, bro.
You know, so it'll be broke. It just won't be broke right now. I mean, probably the next 15 years from now, something. You know, that record is always going to be able to. Somebody always going to be able to get it. You know, we got to figure out who's next in line after that. You know, because KD's going to move. I think KD would probably move up on that. But
KD injured every season.
That's the problem. You know, his health won't sustain it. So
Luka Doncic, I don't see him playing a lot of seasons.
You think he bought like a 15-year career type of guy?
Probably. Giannis already started too late.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not gonna be no player playing now. It's gonna have to be probably some new kid. You know,
Westbrook on his way to 30,000. I think he got 24,000.
Yeah. So man, Westbrook been playing for a while though, but I don't see Westbrook even increasing on that. Carmelo Anthony could have moved up on that if he was still playing in the league because he's in the top 10, but the league won't give him a chance to move up.
I think he's number 8.
Yeah, he's around number 8. Yeah, number 8 or 9 if I'm not mistaken. But
I think he's right behind Shaq.
He ain't gonna get the chance to move up though. So he's stuck at that. He ain't gonna get that chance.
Blackball my boy out the league.
Word. Yeah, that looked nasty, man. Mexican.
They kicked my boy Isaiah Thomas out.
Oh yeah. Well, the bad boy Pistons always had a bad reputation with the league. You know.
I'm talking about the new Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, okay. Oh, you think they blackballed him?
Yeah, they kicked him out the league.
But he had some. What did he have? What was his issues though? He had like
he had a hip surgery.
Yeah, but I think he had problems getting along with players, something like that. At least that's what they were saying in the
Right.
media. You know, when they blackball you, they're gonna put your name down. You know,
Yeah.
because
Pick my boy.
once the media starts saying negative stuff about you, it's like a virus. It just starts to spread, and
Oh,
yeah, the word, and that
perception.
perception, yeah,
Yep.
that perception becomes reality. So that's why it's not good to get. That's not good to have bad press because it hurts
Man,
your
what are
it
they
hurts your
calling now, man? Come on, NBA. Stop dragging the game out.
word.
Come on with the point shaving. Come on, start the game.
Word. You got 3 minutes left, right? Shouldn't it be just 3 minutes? 3 minutes and 41 seconds left. That's a light ass foul. What was that? Is that a foul they calling? I don't even see no contact marks. What is that? They call fouls on some of the most craziest plays. Dudes don't even touch nobody.
Point
That's
shaving.
not even word. That's not even a foul, man.
They just call foul on AD for nothing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They did the same thing to the Joker when Anthony Edwards was playing against him.
Like if a
They even
guard is guarding a big man, he gonna get pushed out the way most of the time. Like that's just
right.
like what is the big man not supposed to use his physicality?
Word. That's the problem. He can't really just do nothing. He just got to stand there and let the guy
Then
go
and
by.
then they just make a three just like that. Come on, NBA.
That's nuts, man. These foul calls is crazy. Can't even touch nobody. You got a big around the post. He's supposed to protect the basket. What he's supposed to do? Just let Jason Tatum get a free dunk? That's crazy, man. You stop the momentum of the game with these bogus calls, only to get the
Nuts.
Celtics a free 3-point shot. What is this, man? They gotta have some new rules that help the big man at least let him defend without you calling a foul sometimes. Because if we could just go to the basket and without no contact and just get an easy bucket,
Man, Brog,
what?
did you ain't see Brogdon pull AD down? Try to pull him
Yeah,
down?
yeah, I seen it. But yeah, man, I don't. They should just let these guys play sometimes. Don't call foul on every little thing, man. Especially if
Malcolm
it's no
Brogdon is not supposed to be checking AD. That's Boston's fault. You can't take him off the hook by calling foul. You know what I'm saying?
word. Hell
He's
yeah.
not even supposed to be guarding AD.
That's facts. That's
That's
facts.
Jason Tatum's and them fault.
Word.
But then they call foul.
Yeah, some of these calls be bogus though, man. I ain't saying it's rigged. I don't want to be a conspiracy brother, but when you watching these games, sometimes you can't help but think like, what the?
Hey man, if it was rigged back in the day, why wouldn't it be rigged now?
That's a good point.
And we just living in the
But that is
moment.
if you that is if you believe that. You know, I don't know if you buy into the game being rigged, but that's all on the individual.
It was
Because you're
definitely
never gonna
rigged in the playoffs for the Lakers.
what? Yeah, that I think you talking about Sacramento Kings.
Sacramento, Portland,
Hmm.
Philly, whichever one you want to go. Probably the Nets too.
Oh
Shit.
man.
Indiana, which one you want to go with?
Damn. Like the most recognizable one is the 2002 Sacramento Kings because technically that team was supposed to beat the Lakers. You know, they
I
were
think
playing
against
at a
yeah,
right.
yeah.
They were playing at a higher level. They looked like they had the series won, and a couple bogus foul calls here and there. The Lakers was able to win.
Portland game,
Hmm.
fourth quarter, free throws. I think that Lakers shot 16 or 20 free throws in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot of calls. You get that much calls. You get that much calls. You gotta win that game. You can't win that game with that much calls. Something wrong. They should call
Yeah.
free throws for a reason.
Oh,
What,
whoa. You'll
what happened?
see. You'll see what just happened.
Mm, I'm a little seconds late, but I'm about to find out now. Boston looked crazy at night, man. I never been to Boston before. That's one of the few cities I haven't been to because I've been traveling all over the place.
Man, Tatum don't like his finishing, man. Like
Oh,
he
there you
gotta
go.
do a hop, he gotta do a jump stop, and he gotta start drawing contact on his layups, man.
Word. Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. You talking about that LeBron three?
Yeah.
Yeah, he on fire with that three. He's switching that three like crazy today.
Damn, Jalen Brown, how many steps you get to take?
I told you, you're allowed to
Damn,
take more
that
steps.
nigga travel bad.
Nobody calls travel no more, so you barely get a travel call.
Man, LeBron better stay aggressive and stop trying to force AD the ball, man.
Mm. That's the case. Just take the last few shots. It's only a minute and something left.
Yeah, I want
Pitch
to see
your
LeBron close this game out, man. Oh, that was a good shot.
Oh, I just missed it. Well, I didn't know. I didn't miss it. I didn't see it yet. I saw that. I'm up to that Jalen Brown layup, and now to see the AD get fouled. So let's see what happens after this.
Coach's challenge. Hold on.
Mm. Mm. Boom. Oh, we got Pat Bev trying to get busy. Let's see this play again. I'm not sure if this is a foul too, even on AD. Let's see what happens. Okay, I guess you could call that. He spacked his hand. I guess that's a foul. He spacked his hand. I'm trying to see if he got all ball or just all hand. Oh, that's tricky. That's tricky. That could be all ball. That could be all ball. Good thing that they got the coach's challenge. You could challenge at least one play that you think is suspect. That's a good challenge. I don't know if that is an actual foul. Don't know if that's an actual foul because I can't tell if the ball hit his hand or it was all ball. Is it overturned? Oh, it's overturned. Look like Boston wins it. So they do it to a jump ball. That was suspect. That was suspect. Now, see, if the Lakers lose this game, some people are going to use the officiating as a reason for why they lost the game. But this goes to show you all the games are close. And if the Lakers win or lose this game, they're good enough to compete with any team in the league. The Lakers are good enough to compete with any team in the league. You know. Bad shot by Jay Tatum. You should have shot that ball. Break your guy off the dribble and take a jump shot. The lane was too crowded for you to be going in there trying to get a layup. That was a bad offensive play. Uh-oh, there it is. Dagger by Pat Bev. That could be it. Oh, my God. Man, they get the foul calls. Like, Boston is getting a lot of favorable calls. I will admit that. Boston getting a lot of favorable calls. It's not bad. 69 cents. Boston getting some favorable calls, but that was a dagger by Pat Bev. We got Pat Bev trying to close this game out. I see you, Pat. Oh, and you point at the crowd. All right. Tie ball game. Don't tell me we got our overtime. I think we got our overtime. If somebody don't close this game out, we have an overtime. But if you ask me, the Lakers should have won this game without all those extra calls. They would have won this game by at least 4 to 5 points. Lakers definitely would have won this game 4 to 5 points. Their players are making all the better plays, and they're doing all the winning plays. Like Pat Bev is doing it even more. Clutch for Pat Bev. Don't tell me that. Look at that. Wow. Pat Bev hit a three, then gets a dunk. Pat Bev ain't playing. Okay. Gangster Pat Bev.
Oh, I just seen it. Damn.
Pat Bev ain't fucking around.
Okay, Pat Bev. They about to drug test him.
Yo, Swoosh, the Lakers should have won this game. Lakers would have won this game by like 4 to 5 points if it wasn't the calls.
He about to get drug tested.
He probably gonna have to get drug tested after that play. That shit was sick. Kidding me. Go ahead, Pat.
First dunk in 4 seasons.
Damn.
That's what's up. That's a good
great.
one to get right there, though.
Wow, man, that's nuts.
No, that's
Lakers should have won this game realistically by 4 to 5 points without all those calls. This game would have been over. Boston had like 3 calls.
Oh, Pat Bev with the rebound.
Oh, you didn't see that play yet? Oh, maybe I didn't see it. Oh, you ahead of me. My bad. So Lakers need to win this game to stay in playoff contention.
Hold on, how much time you got left?
I got 18 seconds.
Oh no, okay, yeah, you about to see it, no.
Right.
Hey, yeah, man. That boy out there playing like a real PTPer right now.
Word. Look at that. Clutch 3, clutch dunk, clutch rebound.
You see?
Pat Bev ain't fucking around. That's 3 plays.
That boy got 14 points.
Clutch.
Damn,
that's crazy. And this is with 2 top 10 players in the league on the floor. And Pat Bev closing out, not once, but not twice, but 3 times coming up big. That's nuts.
Oh, they cheating.
Oh, I didn't see the next play. That.
Oh, they cheating again.
Bro, this game should have been over. Those bogus calls was crazy. They got like 3 calls that went their way.
They cheat. Yeah, man. See. This is why I watch college. College more authentic. I just went to a college game this week. This shit here, man.
Wow. Officiating is crazy.
They rigging the game. Wait till you see the instant replay. Just wait till you see the replay. They'll show you. He about to trick this motherfucker.
Wait, somebody got Pat Bev got tripped over? What happened?
You about to see the instant replay. They played him.
Damn.
Hold on, what's on your screen?
I'm looking at Jaylen Brown take free throws.
Wait, if you see the replay, Pat Bev hit all ball.
Yeah.
Hey. And they supposed to review that shit.
They ain't gonna review that in Boston, bro. It's that home court cooking.
He hit the whole ball.
Oh man, we're gonna go into overtime. But technically, if it wasn't for these calls, the Lakers would have won this game.
No. This shit over with. Watch. Pat Bev gonna hit the game winner. Look, I called it. I called it. Don't say I ain't called it. Game winner, Pat Bev on the swing pass. Watch from Brian. Watch.
Let's see.
It's gonna be a hockey assist. Brian gonna get the hockey assist. Swing. Wow. Pat Bev in the corner. Wow. It's Pat Bev. He like that. But they got 4 seconds. That's a long ass time.
Oh yeah.
You get 2 shots off.
Oh yeah. Let's see if you call.
LeBron should take it to the cup. He gonna shoot a damn fadeaway. Watch. LeBron gonna shoot a damn fadeaway. Watch. Off the right block. Watch.
I won't be mad at that. Hey, if you the man on the team, it's your team, go for it. I wouldn't even, if he missed it, I wouldn't even be mad at it because at least you got the balls.
Wow.
Something already happened. Oh yeah, okay. I gotta wait. Don't tell me yet, son. Don't tell me yet. Hold on.
It's some bullshit. He overreacting though. He gotta stop. He overreacting. Come on, man. Get your ass up, bruh. You overreacting. Get your grown ass up. You got over. Come on, man.
Shoot that.
You missed, bruh. Oh, he got hacked. Oh, that nigga got hacked though. You got to get your ass up though, bruh. You should have dunked on them niggas. He got hacked though. He got hacked. He got hacked, but he got to get up.
You ain't got to be crying like that though, man.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying though. Like, get your ass up.
He act like he quitting.
But when you see the replay, you gonna see though.
Man. See, it's types of acts. You know how they say you judge somebody by their actions. This is a grown ass man, 6'9" or whatever, on his knees.
He on his knees though, bro. I don't like that's some submissive ass shit, bro.
He acting like he lost the game.
That's
Dog, the game ain't over.
Shit.
You didn't get your call. Take the game over in overtime. Bust their ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm
dunked, he should have dunked on their ass.
Hell yeah.
If he would have turned his hand over, they would have called the foul. But if he'd have turned it over to try to dunk it,
yeah.
He definitely got hacked though. But shit, he got to get his big ass up off the ground, man.
Yeah, man, you got to do that, man. You know what I mean, you ain't gonna get
type shit.
You ain't gonna get calls on a road like that when you driving towards the basket. Sometimes you're just gonna have to yak it. You know, no layup. Yam that dang.
And that's when you're supposed to go to the rack off 2 feet, man. I always tell
Yep.
people, man, you got to go off 2, man. Power.
Right.
2 feet
Well,
for
all that
power,
see,
man.
this is what I'm talking about. All that complaining shit, that's corny, man. Just get
Yeah,
back up and play
that's
basketball, man.
no,
You
you
know,
could
and I'm not,
complain, but man, you ain't got to be so dramatic, man. Like,
exactly. That's what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not when I say stuff like that. People, oh, you hating? I'm just saying we don't do that. We grown ass men. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, he all on his knees and shit. Like it's the championship game 7. And now if it's the championship game 7, yeah, for sure. Like,
yeah, fine, yeah, because that's the granddaddy of them all. That's it. Ain't no coming back from that. You know, that's historic right there.
and you
But
got overtime. Come on, man.
word, bust their ass in overtime. Then don't get in your feelings. Don't quit.
Oh, he got
Handle
a
that game.
tech. They gave LeBron a tech.
He
Yeah,
probably did all
somebody
that
got a
over.
tech.
All that over that overacting, man. You can't be
Oh,
doing that in
oh,
today's league anyway.
oh.
They call everything in today's league, so you can't do that. You can't show too much emotion. You know how you used to intimidate people? You could point the finger in their face, and you could talk shit.
Man, what
Now
he
you
should have
can't do.
did after they ain't got the no call, he should have walked up to
Yeah.
Tatum and them like, yeah, y'all mother effers know y'all foul me. Y'all all right,
Word.
I'm about to fuck y'all up in overtime.
Exactly. That's what I want to see. You know.
He should have walked up to the ref like, oh, so you ain't gonna call foul? All right, I got you. All right.
See,
First possession in overtime, just come down the lane and just try to dunk on everybody and make the ref call foul.
word. Now, see, it's a mentality thing. Now, do you think Kobe would have been doing that? Honest opinion. Would you think Kobe been
I
reacting
don't
like
think
that?
Kobe would have been all dramatic like that. Of course, I think anybody would have wanted that foul call.
Of course, but you wouldn't seen Kobe on his knees like that. He would have loved
But I
the
think
opportunity to go at
I
the
mean,
game.
I gotta see how the overtime play out. But I definitely think Kobe would get his point across in overtime.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, LeBron. Okay, to the rack. Okay, that's why I said I got to see how the overtime play out. That's what I said. Because if LeBron go out here and get 10 points in overtime, then I mean, hey.
Okay. Yeah, I got 107 to 105, so I guess LeBron's going to do something in his next play. I didn't see it. Jaylen Brown, 27 points.
See this, see right here, you got to get Dennis Schroeder up off of Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
That ain't a favorable matchup.
That's what you should do. You got Malcolm Brogdon guarding you. You're supposed to eat that every time. If the lane is open, you attack the basket on Malcolm all times. That's barbecue chicken. There's no way you settle for jump shots with
Where's
Malcolm.
Westbrook at? Yeah, put Westbrook in the game. I need my parlay, man.
I say he need parlay. Man, you know they don't want to mess up this game. They don't want Westbrook in.
No, we need
He may
Westbrook
mess
out
around.
there. Westbrook physical, man. He can check them dudes, man.
Yeah, that too. But see, it's a gift and curse with Westbrook. You like what he brings to the table, but you also don't like the other stuff he brings to the table. The turnovers, you know, the frantic, the crazy plays. And he about to check in too. So Westbrook is always a gift and a curse. You know, I would love to have a guy with that mentality on my team, but sometimes he just don't know when to turn it off.
You taking Jaylen Brown or Spider?
Ooh, I'm taking Spider. I think Donovan Mitchell got more superstar potential for me. Because I could see Donovan Mitchell becoming the number one, but I don't see Jaylen Brown coming to number one. What about you?
I got Spider.
Oh, okay. I say we on the same page with that one. I like Donovan's potential a little more better. I think he could be a number one, way more than Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown's a number two. He
That
just
boy
second best.
Westbrook, man. Westbrook messed my whole parlay up, man. He couldn't even give me 10 points and 4 assists. He got 8 points and 3 assists right now. No, he got 7 assists. My bad. He need 2 more points. Come on, Westbrook, man. Put him in the game, man. Put him in the
Double
game.
digits.
I need him to get 10 points.
Mm. And wait, how much you get bread off this, right?
Yeah, this fan doing shit.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah. Come on, Westbrook, man. Put the man in the game for 2 points, man. Oh, Pat Bev just gave him the camera. He gave the camera to the ref. That's how they got a tech.
Oh. You know Pat Bev gonna do something crazy bugging
No,
out.
oh, he's showing the ref that LeBron got fouled.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that though, man. Fuck it.
No.
That's who he is. That's his personality though. That's Pat Bev.
Yeah.
I'll definitely pick Pat Bev on my team.
Yeah.
Come on, AD,
give him a
spin
tap.
baseline. CAD, man. CAD, what are you doing? You don't got to pass the ball just because they bring another player right there. Do a pass fake. They didn't even do a hard double team. Come on, man. Come on, AD, man.
Wait, so you got your 5 best players out here on the floor.
That's good defense. Come on, Lakers.
No, this is not.
I need Westbrook to get 2 points. I don't care who wins this game. Just get wet. Come on, Lakers. Just get the ball to Westbrook. Come on the open cut. Come on, LeBron. Don't hold it, ball. Get it to Westbrook.
I don't really care who wins this game neither, because you know what I'm saying. I don't have a dog in this fight.
Brooke got it. Brooke got it. They sagging off. Brooke, shoot it. He gonna give it back to LeBron. You know Bron about to shoot. Oh, Westbrook and 1. There we go. Parlay. It's a parlay party, man. And it's an and 1.
All right. There you go.
Yeah, Brooke.
There you go. You all set now. You all set.
Bron got 36. Damn, I should have took Bron for 35 points. They said he averaging 35 since his birthday.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
There you go.
Come on, AD. You can't get 15.
Oh, AD still stuck at 13?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I would have thought he had 15 by now. Well, actually, a little more than that, but still.
Come on, Westbrook. Make your free throws, bruh.
He coming from injury, so you could tell. You could tell he's still not 100% there yet.
They running horns. Malcolm Brogdon, man. He got a nice dribble drive game to the basket, man. He know how to get to the basket. Damn. He took them niggas right to the right. Hey. If you put LeBron, what year did Jordan average 37? So like 85? I mean like 87.
I think 87. I think it's either 87 or 89, if I'm not mistaken, because I know he won Defensive Player of the Year, a scoring title, and an MVP in one season. I think
LeBron averaged a triple-double if he played back then.
I said we can't say that, man.
How many rebounds did Magic average?
Magic was up there. Magic was pretty up there.
Magic
maybe LeBron
5 rebounds. Bron getting 10. Yeah. Bron getting 10.
Maybe he get around that. Maybe. But his game would, like I keep telling you, his game would be completely different though.
He'll be a triple-double though.
He might be around there. I don't think he'll average it though. I think he'll have a lot of triple-double games. You know, I don't think he'll average that though. Because if I think he wanted to average, if he was going to average a triple-double, he probably would have did that by now. If that's what he wanted to do. because he had a lot of nights when he came close to averaging a triple double. Like Westbrook averaging triple doubles. You know how he got his triple double. He was literally looking for that triple double. The actions is in the words. You had teammates moving out the way for rebounds, taking rebounds from his own teammates.
Hey, LeBron is running Dennis Rodman over, man.
Mm.
He's running them dudes over, man.
Damn, what happened to Westbrook? Looks like Westbrook is hurt. Westbrook plays too well. That's the only reason why he can't.
But that parlay, Westbrook. Let me see how many points Tatum got.
Damn.
Okay, I had LeBron for 25, Tatum for 20, Westbrook for 10 and 4, Tatum for 2 made threes, LeBron 4 rebounds, Tatum's 4 rebounds. Like I covered all that shit.
Damn. But if it wasn't for those calls, I think the Lakers would have won this game. But you can't cry over spilled milk. It is what it is, you know. But damn, some of these calls in this game, this officiating was crazy.
Oh, Portland playing right now? Portland versus Toronto, they kicking their ass.
Well, who's winning? Portland?
No, Toronto kicking ass.
Oh, they was bound to do that.
Man, Toronto up 19, man.
Damn.
It's only the third quarter just started.
Damn.
Taking Pascal Siakam or Jaylen Brown?
Pascal Siakam or Jaylen Brown? I'm going with Jaylen Brown. As of right now, Jaylen Brown.
Woo, that's tough.
Yeah. Right now, I'm going with Jaylen Brown because I think he's playing at a higher level now.
That's
but
tough.
Pascal Siakam from back in the 2019, Pascal Siakam, 2020 Pascal, yeah, he was better.
Man, he just had 50, man.
Who, Pascal?
Yeah, 50 like last month, yeah, against the Knicks. 52 in the Garden.
Yeah, I mean, dog, everybody been dropping like 50, 40 points. You lose track.
He was
I lost track of all these high scoring games. I lost track. Well, players scoring a lot.
He made all NBA last year too, man.
Yeah, he a dog. But I think he was at his best the first season with Kawhi and the one after Kawhi. Those are his best 2 seasons.
Well, after he cooked Draymond in the finals.
Oh yeah, man. He bust that ass in the finals. Then the next year he was playing like a dude that's taking his game to the next level without Kawhi. So those are his 2 best seasons.
Damn, Gary Trent got 4 threes. I need to bet with him to make 6 threes. Shoot the 3, Westbrook. Oh, to the rack.
Westbrook shooting the 3.
Look, LeBron was wide open in the corner for the 3.
Don't do that, Westbrook. Why are you shooting the 3 for, man? See, this is why I say he's a benefit and he's a curse at the same time.
Yeah, he don't get LeBron open in the corner for the 3.
Because he got that tunnel vision. He get the ball. Sometimes it's just, let me get mine. He don't see nobody. This is a guy that averaged the triple-double. He don't even know how to set players up. You average double digits in assists for multiple seasons. Yeah, you can't spot open players. And you play the point guard position.
Damn, Brooke.
That don't make no damn sense. You a point guard and you can't tell when somebody
frustrated. Look at LeBron. He like, man. Hey, all you gotta do is just tell them, like, look, bro, just give me the ball.
Yeah. That's
Like
when you gotta
simple as
have.
that, bro.
That's when you gotta let people know. Give me the damn ball and get out
Yeah,
of my
just give
way.
me the rock,
But
bro. Right before they
that's
walk
why
on the court or out the
I'm
huddle,
glad
all
you
he gotta
saying
do
that.
is say, just give me the ball,
Word.
bro.
I'm glad you saying that, Switch, because I keep. This is what I'm talking about. It comes to a mentality thing. Sometimes he's just too nice. Get in these people's face sometimes, man. You got him on the team. Westbrook is on the team because LeBron wanted him. So go out and be like, you don't even have to show him out. You don't have to do a KG Draymond Green moment. Pull him to the side a little bit when y'all sitting down, or just sit next to him and say some shit to him. Nobody else won't notice. You just make it, just play it off the right way, or put the jersey over your mouth as you talking to him. But let some shit know. You gotta let some people know.
Yeah, bro. Just give me the ball, bro. Like,
Kobe would have had a problem with that. He would have been, you ain't playing in this game next game. I want to make sure you ain't playing in this game next time. I tell the coach to bench your ass.
man, they let Westbrook lose the damn game for him.
This is what I'm telling you, man. It
Yeah.
comes down to sometimes you gotta have. It's not hard. It's not easy being a leader. You gotta have tough love sometimes. You
I
gotta
mean, it
get
ain't
people.
over yet, though. It ain't over yet, but I'm just saying, though.
Yeah, but yeah, you know what I mean, though. I mean, especially in sports, you gotta have tough love. You
That's
get in
crazy.
somebody's face sometimes, you make them work harder. Because even me personally, I don't even do things good if somebody's patting me on my back too much and making me feel like uncomfortable. I like that. I like aggressiveness. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go and get it. It
That's
makes you work
crazy,
hard.
bro.
You know, LeBron with that layup, you a day short and $1 late. You know,
Hell nah.
because if you got in people's faces, you just tell them give you the ball, you probably would have had 50 by now, and you would have put your foot on these people's neck. You would have closed this game out. You'd make it so to a point where they got to double team you, and then if they double team you, you could pass the ball out to somebody for a layup or a mid-range jump shot. You got to apply that pressure sometimes, man. You make people afraid of you offensively, they'll back off you.
Hell yeah.
Because Kobe struck fear into people. There's some people that you play basketball against. They're so good, they put that thought in your mind that, man, I don't want to guard this guy. He about to drop 50 on me. They're afraid. Fear is part of basketball. We're all human. It's a mental thing. The mind controls the body. So if you play basketball, you go up against that fierce competitor. You don't want no smoke with him if he too much in your face. Yeah, see, this game may be a wrap now. I think this is gonna be a free throw shooting contest for the rest of the game.
Damn.
You gotta role players can only do so much for you sometimes. Sometimes you gotta tell them to sit the hell down. Pat Bev was clutch. He did a lot of good performances for you. Who's this? Dennis Truder did his thing a little bit. You gotta close these games out, man. The Lakers are
Who
always
didn't
in
do
these
that
games.
thing a little bit, but he did do his thing on the parlay, but not in the game.
Word.
Russell Westbrook.
No. You gotta find a way to close these games. You cannot keep losing these close games.
They lost by 2.
If you're losing if you lose a lot of close games, that means you're doing something wrong. Somebody's not closing out right. Now all these points LeBron got, now they go wasted because you coming off with an L. That's the problem I have with, in particularly in this generation, with just LeBron mainly, because he could dominate a game for 3.5 quarters or even four quarters almost to the end, but then just starts getting passive.
It's like they gave up, though. Look. Wait till you see the replay. All right, tell me what you think after you see the replay of the Lakers possession.
Yeah. Was this next Lakers possession?
No, like they're gonna show the replay of after AD catch the ball, they're gonna show the replay.
Okay. Yeah, they. Man, when LeBron got on his knees, it looked like he just was enough with this game. It's a mentality thing, man. It looks like he just dozing. If it gets a little too tough, he just say, "I'm done. I play the next game." You know, I just get the feeling. This is just me observing his actions as a man because I don't know him personally. I'm just judging by what I see, and what I see is sometimes a guy that looks like he's quitting. You know, like if it gets too tough, I'm done. You know, shit. I did all my thing. I'm done. You know, it's like he hits a wall sometimes. He said, I don't want to play no more. You know,
Yeah.
another game failed to close out. Yeah, they scored 121 points. You know, your teammates came and show up for you. They kept you, their hope kept you in the game. But this is on LeBron and AD. Both of y'all playing on the floor. Y'all two top 10 players. Y'all should have put y'all foot on this team net and close this game out. AD, you can't be having no 13 points. You supposed to be averaging 27.
Hey, dude, he had 13 points for like the whole fourth quarter. LeBron sitting on the bench with the towel over his head.
Yeah, that's the same thing he did in that other game on the NBA Finals when he dropped 50. Remember?
Man,
and
this
it went into
WWF type shit, bro. This is real.
Exactly. All right. So now you know what I'm talking about, Foot. Now you know what I'm talking about. So that's my biggest problem with it.
I can separate the basketball from the entertainment aspect of it, though. Like I understand that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's dramatics and shit.
Look at this. He got the towel over his face, man. You don't do that on live TV. Would you go in the locker room and do that, man?
It ain't the final.
Like Michael Jordan. Yeah, Michael Jordan did that. When Michael Jordan did that, he lost games. They say he was in the locker room crying and all that stuff. He did it after the game was over with.
So look, man. ABC. So look, it's nice to see you again, Swish and Prince Sports. Man, I have one word to describe the ABC triple header: electrifying. I mean, bro.
Thank you.
Think about it. And B, tormenting the Joker tonight with 47 and 18. And don't forget, Philly was down 15, stormed back to eat the Devin McNuggets. Then after that, you have Kyrie Irving, who are serving the Knickerbockers with 21 in the fourth quarter. There's no Durant, no Simmons, no problem. And then today, you get an old-fashioned, juicy, down to the wire rivalry game between the Lakers and the C's, and the feisty Leprechauns get their pot on the rainbow, and they get the last laugh. Wow. Amazing trip headed by ABC today. Woo!
How you score 41 points and don't close the damn game out?
To me, it's on everyone. I think everyone deserves blame. I mean,
everyone deserves blame. But LeBron was hot. You should have dropped 50.
I just saw the game.
That's the problem. When I say was, LeBron always has these spurts when he take his foot off the gas pedal.
True.
You're supposed to kill these motherfuckers from the beginning to end.
True.
Especially the fourth quarter. I just finished watching that joint. I'm like, LeBron, what are you doing? Take control of the game, pose your will.
About that whole game.
It's fourth quarter. Jaylen Brown's just like, guess what? You're not winning tonight.
Jaylen Brown is
That's exactly what Jaylen Brown did. He came in and said not winning shit.
From downtown, Jaylen Brown was a Laker assassin in overtime. I mean, huge, man.
Yeah, LeBron had that killer. He just doesn't have that killer in him.
See, that's why I keep saying it's a mentality thing. You know,
he's pissed off. He had a towel on his head.
He went into drama soap opera mode.
Another
the fucking game out.
And another thing,
game out, man.
Another thing to want to add.
The game was close. They had it.
And another thing to want to throw it out there, right? People are going to say, "Oh, LeBron got fouled," and yes, I admit Jason Tatum whacked LeBron. But even LeBron gets to the line, do we know for sure he hits the free throws? We don't know. It's a hypothetical. We will never.
AD made his free throws, D-Money.
I know. But when I'm saying, I know that again. I know Lakers fans will say, "Oh, if LeBron went to the line, we would have won." How do you know that? We're going off
the way he played. It looked like he opposed his will that much.
I know, but you're not
hearing. Looked like Patrick Beverly just stepped in. It was like, I got this.
Hear what I'm saying, Jay. Hear what I'm saying. Even if LeBron had went to the foul line that last possessions, can we prove he would have hit the free throws? Can we prove that? We can't, right? We don't know. Like, he could have missed. He could have hit 1 out of 2. He could have hit both. The Celtics could have hit a 3. They could have had an and 1. There's a whole lot of things that could have happened. So we will never truly know.
And we all know the Celtics is 88% from free throw line, bro. Their starting five go all shoot free throws, man.
True, and another reason why the Lakers lost this game. I don't like the possessions in overtime. Remember that one possession, Lou, at the end of overtime, that the Lakers were down by 5, and it took like 10 seconds on the game clock to get a free. Like, dude, go early, get in the transition early, get a quick bucket, and then you have time to spare. Like, come on, man.
Oh yeah.
And they're gonna tell you the game was stolen, rigged from
officiating in this game was terrible though.
For both sides.
First thing until the game was rigged.
For both sides. For both sides.
This was just terrible officiating too. By the way,
they're gonna tell us the game was rigged. They screwed LeBron.
Of course.
But he did have a chance though. It was overtime, so they can't say it's completely a screwed game.
Yeah, even if Anthony Davis just scored 13, there's been plenty of times where Pippen disappeared.
They had 5 minutes.
Jordan was like,
they still have time.
8 and Russ.
Yeah. Let me give me the game.
Right, and I love Russ, but Russ was garbage tonight. I love Russ, but Russ was garbage. He
covered my parlay though.
Top 75, right? G Money. Russell Westbrook.
What you say, Switch Life?
He covered my parlay.
I mean,
yo, LeBron needs to check some of these dudes, man. He need take that towel off your face. Go.
Yeah,
and
he had the towel all over his face, bro.
Go and tell. Go and tell Westbrook, get your shit together. You know that's what you supposed to do.
Westbrook was just airborne, missing shots. Patrick Beverly looked like he had won the game, and the next thing you know, he got caught with that foul.
And even don't forget too, Malcolm Brogdon. I know, guys. Another thing too. Salute, Zach. Malcolm Brogdon was also magnificent too. 26 off the bench, hit some big time shots. I mean, Jason Tatum in the third. After he was horrible in the first half, third quarter he started to find his groove. Then the mid range, the free getting to the rim. I mean, Boston played some good defense too down the stretch. Play some tough defense too.
Turnovers.
But turnovers from both teams, though. Both teams, man, were just sloppy.
That's Boston's main weakness, man. The turnovers, man.
Agreed.
The same thing happened when it went up against Golden State. So many fucking turnovers.
Agreed. But here's why the Lakers lost this. Look at this. Troy Brown, 1 for 7. Thomas Bryant, only 1 shot, 3 points. Pat Bev gave you 15. He had a monster. Did you see that vicious monster match he had to get the Lakers a 2-point lead? Like,
how much points they lost by?
Who? Lakers by 4 in overtime.
If LeBron took this game over and just say, get the hell out of my way, and pull the Kobe and Jordan, this game would have been over.
And not just that.
I was saying the same thing. I was saying the same thing, Chris, when I was watching the game. I was like, yo, LeBron, you better pull that freaking Michael Jordan, Kobe killer.
Guys. Another thing too, AD 6 for 16. Come on, man. He has 10. Yeah. Come on, that's unacceptable. I mean, Russ 4 for 14. Like that's unacceptable. Like LeBron.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes the second player is not going to meet the best player. Sometimes when you're the best, you got to go out there and do your thing.
AD is the second best player on the team.
Yeah, but he didn't perform too well tonight. So if you got to
do some of that, you expect that you're gonna perform too well.
If you got to do the heavy lifting and you LeBron, then do it. Don't complain about it. You know what? It takes the cost to be the boss. You know that's
Prince. If they don't make it to a playing tournament, Prince, LeBron's gonna leave the Lakers, man. He knows LeBron. They're just leaving
the Lakers, though. Another thing too,
LeBron ain't gonna leave the Lakers. He's gonna keep his numbers.
But another thing too that killed me though, why the Lakers lost this game. I didn't like the way they didn't guard the interior. Too many times, too many dribble drives for the Lakers, and they didn't swing. They didn't close out on shooters, and that's why they lost the game. I mean, they fought their butt off, but another thing too. Did you know Pat Bev missed that one free throw when his team was up by 2 that would have put him up by 3? That was big, and then they hacked Jaylen Brown on top of Pat Bev.
Brown just did it. It was the one that did it.
I know that, but what I'm saying is that if Pat, look, I don't want to go to what if route, but if Pat Bev either just made both free throws would put his team up by 4, or just don't foul Jaylen Brown.
Oh yeah, he missed a free throw, one of the free throws. Yeah, but the Lakers are not a good free throw shooting team anyway.
Exactly.
They're not. It's not just LeBron. They're not a good free throw shooter. Period. Compared to the Celtics.
But Jay, late in the fourth quarter, he passing the ball to Anthony Davis. What the fuck you passing the ball to?
Another thing to the king of LeBron. Too.
I know, right?
Hang on. Remember when the Lakers were down? Remember when the Lakers were down 3, 117, 114? Even though yes, LeBron does make the right play sometimes. Why in the fuck will you let Westbrook shoot a free at the left corner? Why? Why not just go to the rim though? Again, personally for me, LeBron played great. for most of this game. We gotta be
Of
fair. He played
course, the
great for
same
most of this game.
story, G Money.
But
And
what I'm
LeBron fans will tell you he got his
He
numbers.
played great for most of this game, but down the stretch, I didn't see that killer that he had for most
I
of
ain't
the
see
game.
that
What I'm trying to
killer
say,
either.
I didn't see the killer
Right.
in overtime like he had for most of the game. That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. 3.5 quarters short of $1. Would have, could have, should have.
Yeah, Prince is going to be the same story. He got his numbers. He played fantastic, high level than
Now,
any other player in the history of the
points-
NBA.
All those points mean absolutely what now? Nothing, because you lost the game.
Exactly. You know why? And speaking of it, remember when Jordan dropped 63 on the Celtics? We don't mention that because he lost, right?
Yeah.
But G Money, we all know why the Jordan and the
I know
Jordan
that. I
Chicago
know
Bulls
that.
lost
But
against the Celtics, man.
I know that. I know that. But you know why Prince and I and many people didn't bring up Jordan 63 because he lost the game, right? You know what I mean, Pete?
Yeah.
He lost. That's why we don't bring it up. He lost.
Also,
But
that
guess
was a
what,
little
G Money?
bit.
LeBron fans always bring it up all the time to discredit Michael
Yeah, but
Jordan.
no, Jay, that was a little bit complete difference. That's an 8th seed going up against a 1st seed.
Of course, and Jordan had a bunch of role
I
players, one of the
understand
worst
that.
teams in the
I understand
NBA,
that.
going against a highly elite team
I
like the
understand that.
Celtics.
You're right. You're right. I'm just saying
LeBron's playing with another top 10 player. They got good, solid role players. They're supposed to be in the playoffs right now as we speak. There was a title favorites last year, and going into this season, they changed their roster, get a couple better players. They even got another good double-digit score, and they still failed to win games.
And look, Zach,
That's bad.
yes, Boston's arguably the best team in the league. I get that, but let's consider this too. One, they didn't have Marcus Smart, who's a key player for them. It
would have been worse if he played in.
Again, we don't know that. So
I don't know. I think it would have been worse, G Money, if Marcus Smart
we
played
can believe that, but we want
their starting lineup is crazy, G Money. The Boston starting lineup is crazy.
I understand that, but I don't want to go up the what if route. I want to go about what is.
Yeah, hold on. Let me answer this question for Zach. It does matter because when you're at 8th seed, you're not projected to win a championship. The Lakers were favorites, not only last year, they were favorites to go to the postseason and win a championship. It was supposed to be the Lakers and Nets. Jordan was not.
I remember Jordan, the Washington Wizards destroyed Paul Pierce and the Boston Red Sox when he was in Washington Wizards. I don't know
Jordan
keep
was
using
title
that.
favorite, but when Jordan was a title favorite, he won most of the time.
Hey guys,
yes, the winning record, consistently winning.
You want to hear a little G Money fun fact for you? Did you know that the C's swept the Lakers, winning by 4 in overtime both times? By 4 in overtime both times.
Yeah,
just want to throw it out there. In LA, they were down 13 late in the fourth quarter. In LA, came back, won by 4 in overtime, and then today they were down by. Let me see how much would it. Let's see. The Lakers in this game were up by 11, and then the Celtics came back again to win by 4 in overtime. Like Boston.
Matter of fact,
yeah.
Forget LeBron being the top 10 best player in the world. Those stats indicate that he's a top 5 best player in the world. Period. You could even make a case that he's supposed to be the best player in the world with
a
those type of
losing
numbers.
record.
So
with insane losing record. I don't get it.
Yeah.
How are you the best top 5 and you at the bottom list? 13 seed under 500.
You're going to get held to a higher standard.
And you got all-star players you're playing with?
But guys, what a triple header on the ABC. I mean, Joel Embiid showing Jokic, who's the master. Then Uncle Drew put the Knicks in a blender. Kyrie craziness in Brooklyn, though. And then you got the barn burner in Beantown between the feisty rivals. What a triple header on ABC. Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, what's with this Ben Simmons controversy?
Why do you guys compare? You can't compare like a guy that's even hit his prime to a guy that's in his prime. When we talk about players being at their best is when they're in their prime. Why would I be talking about a rookie Michael Jordan for? Like, what the fuck that got to do with?
Yeah, they're bringing up a rookie Michael Jordan going up against like the Celtics and Showtime Lakers. You know he's going to lose.
Yeah, I don't even bring up LeBron's rookie years or early seasons.
It's like when Allen Iverson went up against Jordan when he was young. He didn't beat the Chicago Bulls in Jordan.
Yeah, but he wasn't in his prime yet.
Kobe wasn't even. Kobe came to the league. They were losing to Chicago.
But but another reason why the Lakers lost the game, I didn't like They didn't get the offensive rebounding at time, and also the fact that they lost the game because lack of time awareness, man. I mean, their possessions and overtime are ghastly bad at times, man. Like,
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, look, I know the Celtics are the best team in the league, arguably. I get that, but this is a game that you had because if you're the Lakers, right? If you want to make,
they had it.
If you want to make the postseason,
They had most of all their games. They should have won many games.
I know, I agree, but
Yeah,
you're right.
Is
You're
right.
right.
It's been close games when they had it.
You're right. I'm agreeing. Your opinions are right. I'm just saying is that what I'm saying is that if you're LA, even though they fought their tails off, you got to get upset wins, beat the teams you're not even supposed to beat, like you did with the Bucks. Though you gotta win some games like this because these type of games right here, losses to Boston, a loss to Sacramento, 3 losses to Sacramento, can come back to bite you if you miss the play-in or miss the playoffs entirely. So what I'm saying is you got to beat teams you're not even supposed to beat sometimes.
So it's 27. And last season, G Money, they had 33 wins and they didn't make the play-in tournament. Remember?
Yeah.
33
right.
wins.
33, yeah.
Yeah. And they had 27 now.
Man, people
they blew it. Point blank, they blew it. LeBron and Lakers had it again, they just blew it, and LeBron had put his foot in their necks in the fourth quarter.
The Lakers were 12-12 in the clutch, not at 12-13. The Lakers were what? 12-12 in the clutch, not at 12-13 in the clutch.
Yeah,
that's bad.
Since when do we compare rookies to guys in their prime? We don't do this for basketball. There's never been.
They put rookie Michael Jordan putting against prime Larry Bird, prime freaking Kareem Magic, all these guys. Oh, hell no, you're gonna get your ass beat.
I'm not talking about that in technically. I'm talking about just in comparison. That shows you how. That shows you they don't have enough argument for LeBron James because they go by a second-year player compared to a guy in his prime playing with another top 10 player in the league that's supposed to be making the playoffs. This is a complete different situation. This is not even
Jordan
in the same
didn't have
ball.
that roster in Washington Wizards. We also Jordan's roster in the Wizards. One of the worst teams in the NBA, bro. And you're telling me he poured more wins?
When he went up against Larry Bird,
but it's not about winning. It's about stats and records now. I don't know. It's like everything is in reverse now.
Yeah, I can see
that. But where it's like with LeBron, it doesn't matter. He has a losing record with the Lakers or losing finals record. It's about statistical numbers and stats, which it has no impact in winning whatsoever.
Yo, G-Money, what's the score of some of these other games? Kyrie Irving kicked my Knicks' ass.
Man.
Damn, Kyrie.
Man.
I didn't see that game. What happened with the Nets? I didn't see that. I only saw the Lakers
game. By a touchdown without Katie. They won. Let's break the scores, right? The Sixers ate up the Devin McNuggets 126-119.
Yeah, that hurt Joel Embiid to smoke the
47 points, 18 boards. He was just magnificent. And not just that, Harden gave you 17 points, 13 assists. That's what you say?
He kicked the Joker's ass today. He was on.
I heard. Yeah, I saw it. They said his Joel Embiid went off.
Speaking of kicking ass, Uncle Drew was kicking the Knicks ass and behinds with 21 in the fourth quarter. The Nets beat the Knicks for the 9th straight time, 122-115. You got the Rockets blasting up against the horrible Pistons. Both teams are trash anyway. Rockets win 117-114. The Bulls stampeded past the Magic 128-109. The Clippers clipped the wings of the Hawks 120-113. The T-Wolves howled against the Kings 117-110. The Wizards beat the Pelicans 113-103. I want to throw it out there. Do you know Washington's on a 5-game winning streak, by the way? And then they're in the 10th seed right now. They're only 3 games behind New York right now. Just want to throw it out there. Also, the fact that my Phoenix Suns, well, I'm a Knicks fan too, but my Phoenix Suns survived by the Spurs.
Yeah, Knicks are doing well.
128-118 in overtime against the Spurs. I mean, we shouldn't have won overtime to begin with, but whatever. The Celtics beat the Lakers 125-121 in a battle, in a classic. And then you got the Jazz singing the tune against the Mavs 108-100.
And you got the Bucks. The Bucks is coming back and destroying a lot of teams too.
And I want to throw it out there too.
This ain't no Celtics green chair, Zach. This ain't no Celtics green chair. This is a game pass. I mean, a game.
Yeah, Prince has changed his colors, man.
I don't rock with no Celtics. But this is equivalent to you. Let's say you getting into a fight with somebody, you kicking their ass. You're gonna stop. You're gonna stop and say, "Hey, you know what? Let me let the guy get back up so he can kick my ass
Look,
again."
Zach, just because I don't think the Suns won't win doesn't mean that I can't still root for the team. All right, I'm a Knicks man, but I'm still I like the Suns as one. I like
Well,
the
Knicks
team.
are doing a
And
whole
two, I
lot
like
better
Chris
than the
Paul.
Lakers right now.
Again, I never
That's
Yeah, G-Money,
basketball.
what is your connection? What is your connection to the Suns? Is it just Chris Paul? You like Chris Paul?
one. I
I
like
always see
Chris.
you.
One,
have
You
a
know what?
little
You know what
soft
it is,
spot.
Prince? It goes
one,
back
I
to
like
Charles
Chris.
Barkley and
Hang on,
shit.
hang on. One, I
Yeah,
like
let him
CP3.
explain that.
One, I like CP3. Two, I like Devin Booker. Three, I like to make up their roster. That's why I like the Suns. So one, Chris Paul.
Okay.
Two, D-Book. Three, I like Monty Williams. And four, I like to make up their team. Again, yeah, I'm still a Knicks fan, but I also like watching the Suns too. That's why. Zach, just
Actually,
Nothing wrong with that. That's good.
to be honest
Zach.
with you, I actually want Kyrie to win the Nets because after all
Yes,
the
I
shit
know
that
the
Kyrie
Suns
went through, I
probably
want
won't
him to
win the
win. Though.
championship this year. I don't think the Suns will win the title. I don't think so. However, I don't know that. We just have to see. Who knows what can happen though? I don't think Phoenix is
I
going
mean,
to
I
win.
agree with you, G Money, because
we
we don't
don't
know
know.
what's gonna happen.
We don't know. Like I want to ask you, did you thought it would be Golden State and Boston last year? Nobody last year thought.
Yeah, nobody. I had no idea. We did not have
Exactly.
Golden State going.
Exactly. Did anyone thought Toronto was going to win the title in 2019?
Everybody was talking about the Bucks and the Lakers or Nets was going to be in the finals. That was on the majority of the predictions.
I'm not saying the Suns are going to win. I'm not saying they're going to win the title. I doubt it, but we just have to find out. Maybe this year will be different. Who knows? Maybe they make a trade.
Well, G Money, this is what 3 years now that a lot of people predicted was saying the Lakers and the Nets are going to be in the finals, and the predictions ends up going the complete opposite direction.
So let's just find out. I'm not saying
Jay,
the Suns are going to win, Zach. I'm not saying, but I'm still a fan no matter what you say.
Word. You know the funny part is now people are going to sit there and say, "Well, you got to give LeBron the pass. He don't get no fucking pass."
They
no
under 500, the 13th seed.
And look at this. Look at
playing
this.
Tournaments getting closer, bro.
Zach asked us. Sorry,
Jay. If AD plays for another 25 games, that means he would have played a total of 50 games with LeBron James. That's more than enough games to win and be in playoff contention. Even if
he said they say he missed 20 games.
You know, come on, man.
Another thing,
Zach 25 games.
Right. Zach has a good good topic. All-star starter snubs. Everyone should name their biggest snub. For me, in the East, Joel Embiid by far. The process got snubbed by far. Joel Embiid. And
yeah,
my
but
West,
they said KD was supposed to come back for the All-Star.
And in the West, I'm gonna say DeMontis Sabonis.
Okay, G-Money, but who you taking out? Who you taking out on the East starting lineup for Joel Embiid? The only one me and Switch was talking about that.
Hold on, whose team is it? Because they said Team LeBron is still there. So is this Team Kevin Durant?
Team Giannis and LeBron, bro. Giannis and LeBron, bro.
Oh, they took out KD?
KD's in the starting lineup. KD's in the starting lineup. So is Kyrie.
Oh, so it's not Team KD no more?
If I would have to take out somebody, it's tough.
Oh, shit.
You got Kyrie, Tatum, KD.
You see, Prince, you see as a lot of this shit's favoritism. They kept Team LeBron right in
Hang on.
Hey, guys. One at a time.
Yeah, my bad. Go ahead, G-Money.
Sorry. If I had to choose one, let's say starting East starting lineups is Kyrie, JT, Greek Freak, KD, and Spider-Man. Okay, if I had to choose one, I'm going to say either Kyrie. This is tough, man. I'm going to say I would take Spider out. I love Spider. I would take Spider out. Either him or KD, one of them. Put Embiid in. One of either KD because he's hurt or Spider. If I had to do the West, let's see: the Chef Curry's, Mount Zion, King James, the Joker, and look at the Don, the starting five for the West. If I had to put DeMontis Sabonis, let me even change that. I even think John Morant should have been a starting lineup. I love me some Steph Curry, but Curry's been injured a lot this. He's missed 15 games this year. I felt Josh.
This dude is some training, man.
I felt John Morant should have been in the starting line. I felt John Morant over Curry personally. And at Zion, I would have put DeMontis Sabonis because Zion's missed 21 games this year. So that's what I'm saying. I would have put John Morant or DeMontis Sabonis in the West starting lineup.
But you know, Dame. I think the reserve team will be Dame Dollar and John Morant, they definitely gonna make it.
Exactly, John. I don't respect this five. I don't. Steph Curry is great, but Curry's been hobbled all year. He missed 15 games, man. It should have been Job, man. And then Zion's missed 21 games now. It should have been like
And John might
Sabonis.
talk the most shit out of all of them.
Why is
That's the crazy
Zion
thing.
even in the starting lineup for? What we doing?
Popularity. Zion's a great player. Mount Zion's a dog, but it's fame and name, P. It's fame and name.
You're right.
Man,
You're right.
it should have been John Morant, Sabonis, King James, Joker, Luka. I would have loved that. And then the East, I would have said Kyrie, Tatum, Greek Freak, KD, Joel Embiid. No. You need two guards. My fault. I would have said Uncle Drew, JT, Greek Freak. Since KD's injured, Embiid, Spider Mitch.
No doubt. Yo, Jay, is that you? What you eating? You eating chocolate chip cookies or something in the background?
Yep. Oh, see, yep. I'll need some Doritos actually, bro.
Yeah, damn. I just had some stuff. Yeah. You chopping away, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm surprised. They took out KD, Prince, and they left LeBron, Team LeBron. That's kind of funny, though. Even though with the losing record that he has with the Lakers, it's just like, well.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think two Brooklyn Nets should have been in the starting lineup. Just pick one.
Exactly, man. Let him take out KD. I love KD, but the dude's hobbled, okay? The dude's on a walking hospital. Put Embiid in there and take KD out. Come on.
He's in there for entertainment purposes and his name.
Yeah.
He's a bigger name than Joel Embiid. You know,
right.
This
right.
contest.
Right. Keep Spider in there. Let's keep Spider in the starting lineup because he has to cast top six in the East. I know Cleveland's been inconsistent, but he's been phenomenal this year. So I know Spider's missed some games because of a groin, so he's been hobbled this year. But what I'm saying is that he's been phenomenal at that point. Durant, we don't even know when he's coming back. Okay, like come on, it should have been beat. And then, like I said in the West, I love me some Chef Curry, but the dude has missed 15 games this year. Curry's barely played this season. He's missed 15 games, man. Like, come on. Like, and Zion's missed now 21 games. How the fuck are they in the starting lineup, man? It should have been, and even DeMontis Sabonis. You're going to put Sabonis in there, in my opinion. You're going to put Sabonis in there. Because, look, I know Sacramento's starting to slide off a little bit. They lost 3 of their last 4, but they're top 4 in the West. Nobody thought that.
Yeah.
Come on. And Spider in the East, yeah, I agree, man. You should keep Spider started. He has been a man in Cleveland, yeah.
Spider.
Swish, Swish was going to represent for that. Yeah, man, he's doing his thing, man. He put Cleveland back on the map.
Mm-hmm.
The Cavs always had a good team before Spider got there. It was almost, there was on the cover.
Because of the stupid playing game. If it wasn't for the playing game, they would have been in the playoffs last year. If it wasn't for the dumbass playing, they would have been in the postseason last year.
I think they should take that out, man. But I don't. Why are we keeping that play-in tournament?
Yeah, 82 games. Agreed.
You have 82 games. Why we need a play-in tournament for?
Come on, man. Like look what happened with the Clippers. Paul George caught the virus because of the damn plane. He caught the virus and missed the Pelicans game. Like, come on, Adam Silver. Why do you need this for? I know you want money, but let the regular season play out. What do you think, Swish?
I just want to know how is Lauri Markkanen not starting?
Even that too. I'm not mind Lauri Markkanen. Good point. Yeah. I don't mind Markkanen. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. The play
by the way,
I guess they
I don't know if you know him, Jay.
Have more
I'm sorry to cut you off. Word. I'm sorry to cut you off, Switch, but Hoop Facts was in here early, guys. I don't know if you know.
Wow, he was?
He wanted me to give y'all a shout out and all that. You know what I mean?
Shout out Hoop Facts. Man, I missed it. Shout out.
Yeah. So, he was in here earlier. Maybe he'll be back in here tomorrow again. Because I'm gonna do my Philadelphia game. But for all those guys, when it comes to LeBron, I got nothing against LeBron. I think he's a phenomenal player. He just pisses me off when he's hot. He about to kick somebody's ass, and then he just stops. I just can't get it. Then he's just passing the ball and all this other stuff. Take the fucking game over. It's yours, man. You got the power. Do it. Put your foot on their neck. Put some fear into the opposite team. And I don't think nobody really fears LeBron James because he has that gentle giant mentality.
Unless
And
you're the
I just-
Raptors or Pacers, you don't feel LeBron. Unless you're the Raptors or Pacers, yeah.
Couldn't agree with you more, Prince.
Yeah,
Couldn't agree with you more.
unless you're Toronto or Indiana, you don't feel LeBron. Unless you're the Raptors or Pacers, you know
I don't
what I
think
mean?
anybody feel LeBron. Period.
Hmm.
Kevin
He
Garnett,
has
a lot of
he's a very
dudes throughout the league.
passive
Nowinski,
aggressive
Spurs,
type of guy.
Kobe. None of them feared him.
No, yo, Kobe scared people, man. He even scared me when I'm betting against him sometimes. Like, oh shit, Kobe got the ball.
All the
I
Hall of
remember
Famers
those
were
days,
afraid of
man.
Kobe and Jordan. All the Hall of Famers were afraid of Kobe and Jordan. Every time I talk about LeBron's, oh yeah, he's a
And
phenomenal
then,
player.
hey, read what Zach said. Prince, if LeBron was 25, they would free him. He's 39, bro.
No, they did. He was 25 and he was still passive.
LeBron's great, Zach. LeBron's an all-time great, but who feared LeBron when he was 25? Who?
Who? He was
Nobody.
losing San Antonio, Lakers, Boston.
I mean, LeBron's an all-time great. LeBron's an
Yeah,
all-time
we're not,
great.
he
we're not
is.
questioning that. We're not questioning that. You know, it's just the fact that he let so many stuff slide on the table. You could have, you let a lot of people take food off your plate. That's what I'm trying to say. You let somebody come in your house, take food off your plate when you could have just put an end to that shit right there on the spot. No, you're the captain, you're the leader of that team. You got to put your team in check.
But remember when he
know?
quit and after they got knocked the first round, he just walked out and that shit blew up all over the media.
I mean,
Man, if that was you remember when even if Horace Grant fucked up, Jordan Tuck, you seen what he did. You seen how Jordan treated his teammates if they fucked up. He'd take a plate of their food.
Gave him a living. He
He'd
gave
take
him a
plate of their
nightmare.
food. You ain't eating right now. You ain't eating right now. Play better on the court. Jordan
They
was
got to
he
beef,
led
and
by
many of them are still not talking after all these years because he
but
was too mean to them.
sometimes you got to be tough to get the job done. You can't be a passive aggressive as a leader. As a
Just
leader,
like in
you're
the
gonna have
military, you go to the military, you think they're gonna be nice to you in the military? Go in the U.S. military, watch what's gonna happen. I
It's
heard
even with a
stories.
job.
I talked to a lot of Marines.
no, I don't think LeBron's soft. I don't think LeBron's soft.
Yo,
I don't
what
buy
happens
it.
if you're a manager? What happens if you're a manager of a job and you let your
No, LeBron ain't
associates run
soft.
over
No.
you? You
Go
let
in the
them do
military,
whatever
watch
you
what's gonna happen. Go in the U.S. military. I talked to a lot of Marines. What the stories that they
You got to
told
be
me,
tough. If you're going to be the man, you got to be tough. It takes a lot
the
to
Marines
be a
told me
leader.
a lot. I got a lot of friends who in the military. They were just like, yo, they don't fucking play around. They go in on you, bro.
I mean, they're
Because of
supposed
training and everything. They don't play that nice shit over there.
Yeah, but Zach, I'm
Word.
not saying LeBron's soft. Of course he's not.
And I remember when a job I had in New York. This was a sales commission job, right? And the first day I got on the floor, because we all competing with each other to make money. If you don't make sales, you don't eat. And we lose. Sometimes those guys used to fight with each other. One of the guys came up to me on the very first day. He said, "Are you tough?" I said, "Yeah, I'm pretty tough." He said, "Good, because only the strong survive here." That's
Well, it's
what he
actually
told me.
true.
Which is true. That's how you gotta be. You
We
gotta
live in
go
America.
after
You
it.
can't be soft.
Somebody gonna take your shit. As simple as that. That's how we was
You
raised
go
in
to
New York.
prison, they're gonna test you in prison.
If you from New York, you already know how it is.
Rikers
That's why I
Island
like
and all this other shit.
word. It's just how it is, man. You gotta close these games out. You lose too many games. And all those
Who the
points mean
Lakers
nothing
playing
because
after
they
this? Are the Lakers playing the Knicks or something?
No, yeah, they're playing the Nets on since today's Sundays at the midnight. They're playing the Nets tomorrow, and they play the Knicks on Tuesday. Yeah.
They should beat the Nets, man. There's no excuse. Kevin Durant
play
not
the Nets
playing,
tomorrow.
man.
Well, no, today.
They play-
Technically, today is Sunday since it's after midnight for
Right.
me. So technically, today's
Right.
so technically it's the next day, Sunday. So I'm saying to play the Nets tomorrow, which is Monday, and which is Monday. Yeah, they're playing the Nets tomorrow, and in Brooklyn,
That's a good
Brooklyn, and then they're playing against the Knicks in MSG on Tuesday.
They should beat the
That's a
Nets,
good-
man.
Yeah, they should beat the Nets. That is if Kyrie don't go cold. That Kyrie don't
They
get
should
dishes
beat
on.
the Nets. There's no
He might.
excuses.
He might.
AD and Russell Westbrook with you.
Kyrie don't take his foot off your neck. That's
And
another
not
killer.
just that, and not just that too. The Nets have a lot of sweet stroking 3-point shooters. Joe Harris, who's on fire, Patty Mills, Watanabe.
They got better shooters than the Lakers.
Right. TJ Warren might come back for that game. You have Cam Thomas who can stroke it from 3, Emmitt Sumner, they have Rose O'Neal that could ring it up from downtown. The Nets also have a lot of shooting on that team. Seth Curry, who has a beautiful stroke. The Nets also have a lot of shooting too. So if the Lakers want to win that game, slow down Uncle Drew and watch out for the 3-point shooters. That's all you need to do.
If they blow that game, oh my God. In the fourth quarter, that's when everything changed for the Lakers. Every time they go towards the fourth
Who's my
quarter.
rookie of the year? Piala Banchero.
Right, Prince? Every time Lakers go
I'm
to
going
the
to say
fourth
Piala
quarter,
Banchero.
they're down by 3. They're down by 5.
I said
but
Piala
they
Banchero.
ended all these games. Me and Switch said that the Lakers was going to win this game. I agree with him. If it wasn't for those calls, you could make a case that they would have probably won this game. But I don't. I don't like complaining, and that's like crybaby.
And personally, I don't like when people do projection. Right. I know I do hypothetical sometimes. However, I don't go off hypothetical as far as if he had went to the line, we don't know that. I don't do hypothetical as far as
because what if LeBron missed free throws and they lost the game? Yeah, we don't know.
Exactly. He could have missed free throws. The Celtics could have. He could have hit both, and Boss could hit a free. There's too many variables we need to consider.
Well, like Prince said, should have, could have. They lost the game.
And Zach is right. Piala Banchero is special. He was a dog.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hey, Bobo is most improved. I forgot about Bobo.
You can make a case. He's been phenomenal. Bobo should be in the most improved game. For the Magic, yeah, he can stroke it from fame. He's a good ball handler. Yeah. He should be up there. And even Tyrese Halliburton should be up there too for most improved, but he got hurt at the wrong time. So I do hypothetical sometimes, but I don't rely on those because at the end of the day, there's too many variables that could have happened. Like we don't know. We don't know for sure what would have happened if a team would have been built or if a trade happened. We don't know that though. There's too many variables though. They could have failed.
Prince got that Japanese doing the Lakers with the Japanese name. What's that guy's name?
Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, and then you saw how he played. He didn't play that well.
He was 3 for 8 and 0-4 from downtown. Bad. Yeah. He was bad.
But he's a volume scorer, so he's gonna have to get a lot of touches. But that's gonna be hard with LeBron on the team. LeBron ain't gonna get that. He's gonna get his buckets, which is rightfully so because it's LeBron's team, so you can't be giving the other guy more shots. So it is what it is.
Fourth quarter, LeBron needs to take the ball out of AD's hand. Then,
that depends on how the flow of the game is. But if you hot, you shouldn't be going into passive mode. Just go out shooting, empty out the whole tank. And if you hitting the way you hitting, that game should have been over.
Mm-hmm. And look, I know
disappear when it matters most. Right. And haven't we heard this excuse from LeBron several times? Disappear when it matters most. Remember the old saying? You give LeBron James $1, he only gives he gives you 3 quarters.
Oh yeah,
3 quarters of change back. That's how it is.
Yeah, he does that sometimes. He does that. LeBron's a mentally tough player, but sometimes, like you said, P, he can disappear when it matters.
He get passive. LeBron's too passive for me.
Yeah.
But look, I know the officiating was a joke in this game, but it was bad on both sides. There was bad on both sides. There were calls.
I think it was more bad on the Lakers side, G Money, because the Boston Celtics got a lot of calls at late in the game. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Me and was like, AD didn't even foul the dude. There was another empty foul, like how the Anthony Edwards was with the Joker. These are making these stupid calls. These aren't even fouls, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Agreed. And also, the Lakers missed some free throws too. I mean, Westbrook missed a free throw in overtime. That's
how they lost a lot of their games. Their free throws.
Missed free throws, though. I mean,
they lost a lot of these games because of their free throws when the games was close and they couldn't win those games.
Probably.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie though. The Lakers are playing better, even though they got a losing record compared to last year. Because last year was, oh my God.
And here's what's crazy: Pat Bev banged in a 3 to get the Lakers a 2-point lead. Then Boston tied it up, and then Pat Bev get the vicious jam, his first dunk since 2020 as a Clipper. That's cuckoo crazy. And then you know the rest of the story. And then Pat Bev choked the first free throw that would have put the Lakers up by 3, would have probably put them up by 4.
Yeah, but you know what, Pat Bev did his part. He a role player. It's not his job to close the game out. You got 2 top 10 players on the team.
Yeah, Patrick Beverley was hype, Prince. He was
clutch 3 times. He had a clutch rebound. He had a clutch three. He had a clutch dunk. What more do you want from a guy that averages single digits? Give the ball to the best players and let them close the game out. They get
AD
played
and
the most
LeBron
most.
didn't close down the stretch. Neither did Russ. Russ didn't close neither.
They get
He missed a couple
They
of
get
shots.
paid the
Russell
most money is
Westbrook.
their team. You know,
True, but this
with
look.
great power comes great responsibility. That's just how it is.
Agreed. But this
If I'm
a
the big dog,
backbreaking
I
loss.
got to do what I got to do.
Agreed. But this is a backbreaking look. The Lakers fought their tails off, but this is a backbreaking loss. Don't forget, this team was up by a double digits in the third quarter. You had the Celtics on the ropes, and it asked the saying, "You let him off the hook. You let him off the hook." Like they didn't do a good job ball pressuring guards. They let Malcolm brought at 26 points, get to the lane at will, hit open threes. I mean, Jaylen Brown baked them in overtime.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown's one that did it.
Had an and one, had a big time three, a mid range. He had 10 points in overtime. Like he was unstoppable. Like
they couldn't stop him. They couldn't stop Jaylen Brown.
Right, but
right. And here's another thing: do what Kyrie did. Same way I criticize him. I said, Kyrie, you want to win some of these games, you got to do some of that high scoring in the fourth quarter because the fourth quarter is when you win the game.
And he did that
against second best player in the team,
Kyrie. And Utah. Yep.
Exactly, G Money. Now, LeBron scored 41 tonight. Won't you score most of those 41 points in the fourth quarter? And it says you play an all-around game and you have
it's
AD
very rare you score these high
Why
points and you still lose the game. I'm not used to that shit.
Jay, we got to do one at a time, man. If I'm talking, bro, you can't talk over me, man. You know what I mean? So if those guys are playing, why not get the top 10 best player in the game, AD, get him more involved, and get everybody else involved for 3.5 quarters?
Agreed.
Why can't you do that? You got more than enough good players.
That's
then
true.
You could take the game over in the fourth, close it out, you win, end the story.
Exactly.
Easy.
Exactly. And also, Darvin Ham's adjustments in this game was just lackluster. Like, why not give Lonnie Walker some burn late in that game? Lonnie Walker could have helped in that game. Dennis Schroeder wasn't giving you much, though. Like, I don't know, man. Like, look, the Lakers fought their tails off in this game and hanged in with arguably the best team in the league. But this is a game that they let slip through their fingers, man. Like,
they did.
All they had to do was hit free throws. You don't foul, you win the game. That's all you need to do. You hit your free throws, you crash the glass, you don't foul, you win the game. And before that, Jaylen Brown and one. Don't forget, Al Horford did the PG, hit the side of a backboard. If you actually saw that when Boston was down by 3 late, that led to the Jaylen Brown and one. Remember that? That's then again. You know what I'm saying? The Celtics were down 105, 102. Al Horford did the PG at the backboard, hit the ball, hit the backboard, and then Jaylen had the and one. You know what I'm guys? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If the Lakers rebound that ball, if you rebound that ball, you more than likely win that game.
Facts. But I'm gonna be back on tomorrow for the Philly game. You know, I gotta be rooting for my Eagles. It's NFL Sunday tomorrow, G Money. You gotta get ready. It's game time, baby.
Bengals.
He's about to do his Ric Flair moment for the Eagles, man.
But you got my back. You repping the Eagles? Show me
going
some
with
love.
the Bengals.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, Bengals.
I'm going Bengals, Eagles, Super Bowl. Bengals and Eagles.
What about
the Eagles? The Eagles should beat the 49ers, yeah.
Yo, Swish, that's love right there. You got my back on that one. So we good. Words, son. But yo, man, y'all have a good night. Peace to all of y'all, man. Love and peace, man.
Peace.
It's a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah.
Peace. What a rivalry game tonight. Peace. What a trip ahead on ABC. Woo!
Yes, sir. And salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to Hoop Facts. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you as always, brother. And we ain't like everybody else. I love people come on here, but when everybody talking, let everybody get their point across. We don't talk over each other. Rather we agree to disagree. We let people talk their shit, and we just leave it out there, That's what I love about everybody here, man, because everybody got their own opinion. Nobody's motivated by the media. We ain't brainwashed. We got our own way of thinking, and that's how we're going to always keep it. Press Sports out. Peace.